Hello, you beautiful fucking stoners, witches, and stoner witches out there. Welcome to Witchy Weekends, episode 25. Um, yeah, hi guys, how you doing? So, cheers, everybody. Um, I made it before 4:20 Eastern Time. So let's see who jumps on and makes it before 4:20 Eastern Time with me. I have two lovely little joints rolled up for our beautiful episode today. And today is going to be a Thanksgiving special. It's going to be a little different today. I don't know if I'm going to have any of our coven on, my witches on today. Lots of busyness going on, which is okay. No worries. Not mad about it. And I'm perfectly fine with it. But it is actually, I'm going to make it an open panel in a bit of a sort of kind of celebration for Thanksgiving. So it's going to be a gratitude kind of day. I think maybe we should make it a gratitude kind of week, a gratitude kind of month. It's been a fuck of a year for a lot of us. And I think it's time to dig deep and find out what we are grateful for this year, or at all in our life. So yeah, that's what today's episode's all about. So James Scanlon, hello, sweetheart. You not ready? 365. Ayo, how you doing, honey? So let's start smoking up, shall we? Cheers, everybody. What are you all smoking on? What are you all doing this fine Sunday, fun day? Smoking Sunday. How about this cute little thing, huh? So I got this in one of these boxes, you know, those like bud boxes that you can order as subscription boxes. I got one of these last year. I got this one in one last year. And it's actually kind of cool. I like it. It makes me feel all fancy schmancy. So I'm going to be fancy schmancy today. Hope you don't mind. I have my coffee that is cold. I have my cannabis that is delicious. Hello, Jackie. How are you, sweetheart? Good vibes to you too, darling. Coffee and cannabis in hand, because, you know, it's never too late for coffee. So happy almost 420, guys. Get your shit together. Pick it, pack it, get ready to fire it up, because you got 6 minutes. So yeah, it's almost Thanksgiving. It is almost the holidays. Like, what the fuck, y'all? This year though. Great from, yes, burning the lips also. So Twisted was actually just at, he's like, do you really like that? And I'm like, actually, you know, I didn't think it would gonna, I just started using this, like probably like last week. I've had it forever and I've never really pulled it out to use it. What is up, Beavis? How you doing, sweetheart? Gruesome. Hello, darling. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. But yeah, I didn't realize how much I liked it. For one, you know, you got the whole lip burn thing, so you don't have to go, which I actually have these little roach clip thingies for that anyway. But I think it's more of a mental thing with the whole length of it, possibly it being less harsh on the throat. However, oh, I forgot I was going to do open panel, but we'll do that in a second. I'll put a link up there, because today is an open panel day. We are showing our gratefulness. We are smoking it up together. It's a whole different witchy weekends today, you guys, and they might be different from now on. Okay, they might be different from now on. But anyway, what was I saying? The tar upon your lips is no longer, well, I mean, it does actually come through here, but definitely not as much and not as soon. So, oh, excuse me as I choke over my spit. So yeah, I actually like it. I feel like I should be like a flapper in the 20s. So yes, as I was saying earlier, we've got 4 minutes to 4:20, but today is an open motherfucking panel. because it is all about gratefulness today. And first off, I kind of want to ask, how many out there have a positive mindset and wake up being grateful about something each day? Because that in itself is a very hard thing to do for a lot of people. And if you're not there, I can help you with a little bit of tidbits of advice to get you there. Because in order to live your best life, that's where you got to be. You got to be able to wake up. And even if you're fucking homeless and laying in a pile of shit, you got to wake up and be like, damn it, thank you for letting me be alive today. Or thank you for this beautiful dog that I have next to me. Or thank you for the love that I get from whomever, you know? Thankful, grateful. And if you're not waking up like that, then try to change your mindset by thinking of one thing a day and increase it by one every week. What are you grateful for? And if you get into that habit, pretty soon you will be in a grateful mindset. And in that grateful mindset, that's when things start happening. That's when life starts changing. That's when things start coming to you that you thought you didn't deserve before. But guess what? You're grateful now. So you have a completely different mindset and you do deserve it now. Boom. Boom, baby. In short, that's how you do it. But it takes a lot. It takes a lot of fucking effort on your part to get those negative thoughts in the background, right? I think I just, yeah, see, I did. I got a little bit of tar. There's a little bit of tar right there. See, I still get it. But it's not as bad. It's not as bad. Coffee is the nectar of the early morning gods. Coffee and tea. I mean, tea's good too. I need to start drinking more fucking tea. I really fucking do. I have so much tea, and tea is really, technically, it's so much better for you, right? And I really do need to drink more tea, which actually that's something I intend to do. I'm going to be growing a lot of different things when I get to Michigan this summer in a new garden, and I'm going to like make a tea garden, if you will, so that I can have all those yummy flavors. Boop, 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 at my fingertips. All right, so it's 1 minute to 4 motherfucking 20. So our celebratory little 420 thing, you get the link. To come on in to open panel. Let's celebrate, you guys. Celebrate Thanksgiving. Celebrate the good this year, okay? The good this year. Zero politics. No political bullshit. Y'all know that does not belong on my channel. So that's just, you know, a quick little side note there. But of course, we have my baby coming up here. Hi, sweetie.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Witchy Weekends, everybody.
Hey.
Hey. Happy
420. 420.
I made it.
You totally fucking did. I made it even. Usually I barely make it.
No, you know the coolest part was?
What?
I was already here. I was just in the next studio over.
I know.
It's so cool. Like, we got our own broadcast thing going on. I was just like in the next studio. All I had to do is go, all right, guys, peace out, and then get up and then walk over to the next studio and, hey, man, what up? Oh, it's so fun.
Isn't it great? You're like, oh, okay, I'll go in this one.
I was like, oh, I got to get out and do all this. I'm like, wait a minute, she's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
right here. Oh, yeah, we got it set up real nice, real nice.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. And yeah, what up? Modern Genetics, Daniel Jackson, Rob, James Shashwine, Shanlan.
Scanlon. I say Scanlon, and I hope it's right. Am I pronouncing that right, James?
Eddie Bushes, Jackie Cunningham, 421.
What
Hey,
is
babe.
up, everybody?
Hey, babe.
Yes, darling.
Happy 11/22. Holy crap.
Happy 11/22.
That's pretty awesome. 5 months.
5 months. Oh my goodness. So yeah, in case you guys didn't know,
Here, let's
11 and 22 is kind of our number.
let's just mind fuck everyone right here.
Okay, you go ahead and do it.
11/22, 5:30.
11/22, 5:30. You're gonna mind fuck me for a second. What's the 5:30? 5 months, 30 days.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hello, Daniel Jackson. Everybody that Twisted said hello to, I didn't say hello to you yet, so mwah,
Oh, it's nice to be on the little CannaCoven Witchy weekend.
What, honey?
It's kind of nice being on the CannaCoven Witchy weekends.
Ain't it though?
Heck yeah, man. Yeah. Chicha, what's Chicha doing?
She's busy with her daughter today and kind of doing just a bunch of stuff. So it's just.
Oh, she said
she's been on live like every day for like the last week. I already know she needs a break.
Said she was coming though.
Huh?
It's quite possible, but I thought she said she was coming.
She might. She might still show up. It's very possible. But if anybody else does want to come up in here and smoke it up with us, it is an open panel today, and we are showing our gratitude.
Yes.
What are we grateful for today?
Very nice. What are you grateful for today, Amber?
Oh, I have such a long list of being grateful. Such a long list this year.
All right, so act like you just won an Emmy and get out your list.
I didn't write it down.
Well, is it in your brain?
Of course it is. So first and foremost, I mean, to be honest with you, I have a bit of a tie on the impact that both of these things have had on my life. I kicked cancer's ass this year.
Congratulations.
Hey, and you came into my life this year.
Oh, I think cancer is more important.
Well, I do have to live in order to be with you. So, you know, that is pretty, I guess, a little bit more.
I do appreciate that. But yeah, cancer is way more fucking important. I'm just one human.
But yes, so those are two amazing things. I'm going to be starting a brand new life, and I am so thankful. My job has been able to allow me to do so by going virtual after, you know, the whole COVID shit. So, you know, we went virtual and I'm able to go anywhere, which is amazing. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for everything, being alive. Today is it's just one of those days where it's like, it's one of those years really where it's a lot of people have gone through a lot of shit, and I think we need to be that much more grateful for what we have here and now.
Yes, absolutely. I absolutely agree.
So that's my small little list, my condensed version.
I am thankful for Amber Lilana, of course. Well, thankful that we first met and talked, and I've already had you in my whole sights this whole time. But no, I'm glad it went well. I'm thankful that you're going to move here and share life with me and the other Michigan's Misfits and all that good stuff there, the future that's going to happen. But I'm really thankful, my most immediate, in my face kind of thankful, is thankful for the plentiful harvest. Because now Thanksgiving for me, not that I just always knew that it was about the crazy stuff that happened, how we got on this rock, okay? We don't control what happened in our past. We can't. There's no way. Learn it, know it, educate yourself. Don't dwell on it. Move forward from it. But be thankful for what you have. You live here. Be thankful for what you have now. But never forget the past. Don't live by it or suppress yourself because of it. You have nothing to do with it. I'm not European. You know, I'm Irish and Polish. That is a type of European, I understand. But don't dwell on that, you know. Give thanks for what you have immediately. And immediately, what I give thanks for is my plentiful harvest. This is my harvest celebration. Is what Thanksgiving is for me as a grower of ganja. You know, this is my harvest celebration. I've talked about it before. We have our full moon, you know, harvest moon, you know, then we have our harvest celebration, which was normally your like October, your Halloween would be your Halloween. And then we come with a so that's your harvest celebration, like immediately after harvesting your grains and stuff. You have a big hoedown, you know, and then after it's all brought in and all bagged up and all sold or all whatever you had to do, then you had your Thanksgiving dinner and being thankful for your family and your animals and your harvest being all dispersed and you're set for the winter.
Yes, everything that's come in, absolutely.
Yeah, and that's more along the lines of how I view Thanksgiving today. Thankful that my animals are still alive. Thankful my friends are still going well. Thankful that the harvest got in. No rippers, no bad stuff. You know, we got plenty of fucking greenery for the winter time. You know, so
Plenty. Absolutely. No, you know what, the same. Like, it's just, I feel like the more knowledge that you grasp and that you pick up through life, the more, at least I would hope, the more evolved you become, and realize, you know, that you couldn't hear me.
I just, you know, it's terrible for them. I know how it is. You can hear me, I can hear you. Trust me. For them, they're probably like, Twisted, shut the fuck up.
Okay. But yeah, like, I hope that we evolve enough that we can, you know, throughout our years on this planet, that we really dig deep as to what the true meaning, number one, of gratefulness is, but also the more important things in life to be grateful for. You know, not the surface stuff, not the materialistic stuff, not necessarily, you know, but it's your hard work, what you're, you know. And that goes back to the old pagan times with what Twisted was just saying with the whole, you know, harvesting. That's exactly what the celebration was for, is harvesting. Yeah. And remember, it was October, not Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a holiday created by the Europeans that came into this land.
Yeah.
Which we learned about in Twisted's previous speech.
Yeah. Yeah. all these rituals and stuff even go back, like she said, paganism, all the way back until in the European, not just when I say European, a lot of people think like British. When I say European, I'm talking like you know, France and Germany and all those, Spain and all those fertile countries over there in Europe. You know, where you might say Middle East, but that still was like Europe to them. You know what I mean? At that time, you know, I don't think it was even called Middle East. Maybe, I don't know what the fuck it was called back then, but yeah. I give thanks that Amber is alive and kicking this year. It's 1 year. Her rebirth year was recently, and that's awesome.
Alive and kicking, hell yeah! Alive and ready to fight another day. But
that's pretty amazing.
Ready to live in peace now, away from the hustle and bustle.
Yes.
And that's one thing that I would have to say, this journey that I've been on with my cancer, I am grateful that it opened up my eyes to what is important in my life, to what is, you know, what shouldn't be there anymore, which is the worry and the, you know, I've been so blessed and grateful that it's opened up that I can leave what I don't desire anymore and have what I do. The universe has made it so. Hell yeah.
So hell yeah, this is awesome.
What is up, the American one? You didn't get a notification? Oh, I wonder if that's why there's not. I mean, usually I see a lot more people in here, but that's okay. I mean, I don't have the witches on here. All the other beautiful ladies are missing today, so I get it. It's just me. No.
I really share it though. I didn't share it.
That's all right. But yeah, it's. I mean, it's a little different one today.
Yeah, if you guys want to come on panel and share your stories of thanks, what you're thankful for. A lot of people have a lot of different things that they might be thankful for today.
Yep.
Don't be shy. I had some great conversations with everyone on Ego Show last night.
Did you? Awesome.
Yeah, I like grilling people because, you know, I have my way of I do things a certain way.
Yeah.
Sometimes I change up the ways I do things, specific or strains or something like that. But I like to ask other people, so I always ask roundabout questions at Eagles Live, so that way I get to pick all their brains.
Right.
On one spot. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the more you know, right? That saying, like, you gotta keep picking brains. You gotta keep getting more information. There's everybody knows different stuff, and some stuff works, some stuff doesn't, but you're not going to know it unless you learn it and do it.
Yeah, I like to just see what everyone's style is. Pretty much I know all the ways, right? I just like to see what everyone else does, to see kind of like how they're coming up with what they're coming up with versus like how I do things and how I come up with what I'm coming up with. Because, like, for instance, one of the big examples was to see that grapefruit cake. And, you know, I thought I gave up the keeper, but the keeper was actually my third pick, you know. Smiley.
I know, I was just going to say, I didn't want to interrupt you any, but yay, with the Smiley.
You're cool, babe. I don't want to go into grow talk. I'm just saying.
No, yeah, no, I absolutely agree.
I give thanks to all of them, too, and all their vast knowledge, dude. There's so many of them. Like, that's what I love jumping on the rabbit hole. I'm so thankful that I have that opportunity. I hope I'm not too annoying. I know my cough's been kind of outrageous sometimes. Hopefully in the future I won't be too sick. But man, it's such a blessing that I get to go on there and talk to all these people that have been in the game forever, you know, for a long time, or doing big things, and I get to, like, you know, bounce knowledge off of them and ask them their opinions, and that's so cool, man.
Absolutely. And you know what I love about you the most is that you're humble about it. Like, it's you know, a lot of people not a lot of people, there's some people that think that they're kind of like, you know, a little bit more than others or whatever, and just because they know this or know that or know something different. It's not about that. It's about knowing all you can and being humble and soaking it in, just like I was saying. So, and I love that.
Yeah.
What's up, Jason Houlihan?
I'm grow that great.
You guys want to come up on panel? You can show us what you're grateful. Tell us what you're grateful for, and smoke it up. Hang out with us. It's just, you know, it's a hangout day, guys. It's a hangout day.
We're shooting a shite.
I should have called it Friendsgiving or Smoke Giving or some shit like that.
Thanksgiving smoke sesh.
Yeah. Thanksgiving smoke sesh. I wish I could go in and rename it. I can't rename it unless I go out.
Yeah, you got to do it afterwards.
Yeah.
Kevin Shack. Oh, wait, you can go out and come right back in. It doesn't matter.
That's right. Yeah, like that just sounds like too much fucking work.
Like, you get the notification going, you'd have to shut it down. But everyone pretty much knows that it's Witchy weekends.
Yeah.
Like, Chicha was talking about it last night. I was talking about it today. Probably some other people were talking about it. Facebook probably knows.
The whole world knows.
They all know. 14 people watching, you know. We're just chilling, hanging out.
Oh, yeah. I love all of you. Thank you all. Cheers, everybody.
I'm cutting up this chronic Skywalker here. This is really good ganja.
Yum.
It's
Can't
way
wait.
stronger than I was hoping, but
So Twisted and I talk, and I realize that see you later, Jason. About to eat. Have a blessed day. Gotta bounce.
yeah, later, Jason.
Thanks for hopping in, sweetheart. It's gonna be a little. Okay, so I've never been around so much weed before. I'm gonna be like slightly overwhelmed and like in shock for about I don't know how long that's gonna be. I don't know how long that's gonna take to get out of that. It'll be fun though.
That's gonna be so fun.
Doing the same thing this week. Twisted still trimming. Oh, you're trimming this week, Smiley?
Dude, this is like
season.
bag 15 of like literally like over 100 bags. There's a Mount Michiganja in my room. I'm not playing. I have a walk-in closet and that bitch is full up to like here. All the way like at least 6-7 feet back. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Like, why? Who grew this
It's
much?
really crazy.
It's COVID-19's fault, though. It's COVID-19. I figure I just grow weed. Fuck it. So the frequency, man.
Yeah, you just grew monsters. It just, there was time to do it.
Yeah. A lot of people forget that when the Pilgrims came over, they brought witches with them.
Yeah, they did.
They sure did. So that's where we get our witches.
But also the Native Americans definitely had that. They were very much more in tune with the earth and the land.
Way more witchy.
Yeah, they were even more so. But them coming together and kind of learning from each other in certain instances historically where they, were peaceably enough to do so.
Yeah.
That's when things, got to learn more about the different sides.
See, the witches had to run and go hide into the woods. So I'm sure in the woods they would run into witch doctors, from native tribes.
Yeah.
That would be an interesting encounter because they're both powerful.
Yeah. Ow. Hold the ribs. Hold the ribs. Smiley sent you a 30 hertz experimental frequency to try.
Oh, nice. 30 hertz. Bro, I was just fucking doing that last night. That is insane, Smiley. Insane. I can't wait to get all this done so I can focus on the things that you sent me. I've looked at a few of them. I think I would commented back a couple times, but yeah, I was just looking up 30 hertz last night because there's the rapid growth frequency for plants is between 19 and 30 hertz. So they come out with this new 30 hertz frequency that I just fucking came up with yesterday. I didn't come up with it, but I stumbled across yesterday and I played it and I was like, very interesting. And see that frequency is in my frequency set that I have. It's all buried in there, mixed in. It's crazy.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
Funny how things intertwine. What is up, Modern Genetics? Jack Greenstock. How you doing, you guys?
Jack, what up?
It is an open panel. If you can see the link up there, come on in if you want. We're just hanging out today.
So we need to give thanks that Jack's pops is still alive and kicking. He has COVID-19 right now.
Oh, absolutely got me all choked up on that one.
He's on a ventilator and stuff. So we gotta say something.
Oh my goodness. My heart goes out to you, sweetheart. We're definitely thankful that he's still around with us and giving you all those good vibes, darling.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's totally stuff, man. Where you Get a drink, babe.
Yeah.
It's like we got these diseases around that are taking people out, that whereas if these plagues and stuff weren't around, they would live more years. It's kind of terrible. Like they're not truly sick, they just got sick.
He's moving in the right direction. They dropped the ventilator from 100 to 50 and things are moving. Good. I think all the love and positivity from last night's show worked. Oh, Jack. Yeah. I wish I could have been up to be there and see that and help with that. But all that love to you now. So good. Good news. Grateful for that news.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jack, for that. Absolutely. Man, hell of a year, huh, guys?
Hell of a year.
Hell of a year.
Hell of a good year.
I don't even remember what happened in January.
What, last year?
This year. But it feels like January this year was like 5 years ago. Like every month has been a year this year. It's like just been like that, like one after the other,
It has been an unexpectedly long year.
Weirdly, I feel like it's been unexpectedly long, but at the same time, it's flown by because it's already going to be the end of the year. So you're like, wait a minute, all that shit happened this year?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Reality check, holy shit.
Welcome to Twisted's time.
Yeah.
Time just flies by.
And there was a lot of things that I think were missed and not as maybe as revered or paid attention to with everything that did go on this year. Like we lost several people this year, celebrity wise, that really they would normally get the mention and all that jazz, and they really didn't this year.
Yeah.
So,
you guys almost lost Twisted Roots twice.
You almost lost me once.
Or
twice, maybe during.
Yeah, almost lost Amber once. Almost lost me twice. I'm gonna roll a joint and hop on and give me a few minutes and break up some herbs. Yeah, Jack's so cool, man.
Jack, fucking A, awesome.
I love talking to Jack. So last night I asked one question, but in my mind I told them I had many questions I wanted to keep going. But I asked one question, and Jack answered every single question I had in my mind in his one answer. And I was just like, that's why I love you, dude. Because it was a whole string in it. It was quite obvious.
Like where it goes.
I did all that information, and he just was like, boom, 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 boom. This is how I do it. And then I was like, exactly what I wanted to know from all of them, but I wanted to break it up.
Hell yeah.
It was so cool, man.
Gotta love when you can be intuitive like that. Right on, Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
Almost lost Beavis. We did? Where is Beavis? Are you still in here, Beavis? Why don't you come up and smoke anymore?
Almost lost Beavis. That's fucking awesome. Oh, shit.
Oops,
oh, my God. Mrs. Beavis.
What happened there? Did I miss something?
I wonder if Mrs. Beavis liked my fucking, my spray painted walls.
Probably not.
I'm sure she did. She loved it.
She loved it?
I'm sure she loved it.
Oh, wait. I think I know what you guys are talking about now.
I have spray painted walls.
Don't mind me, just being slow today.
I'm sure she loved my spray painted wall.
I'm sure she did. I know she did. Who wouldn't, baby?
I might even redo that. I kind of like the whole twisted spray painted on the wall.
If it's like a cool, like, artsy graffiti thing, it's sick. It'll be fucking awesome. If it's done right.
No, I really liked it, but maybe
it's not now, but it can be.
It can be. I can do it with tape and stuff and tape stuff off and really go nuts with it because I can't write all like that. Like, I don't know how to do calligraphy. If I did,
can we find someone?
I thought I had someone, but she don't answer my messages. So she was supposed to do the whole walls and stuff. That would be so fucking cool.
Well, it'd be so fucking cool if she did your back wall, right?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have stuff hanging on my wall. I got this big blanket. It's like a bud tender blanket, an alien bud tender, and then I have my never forget flag, and then I got my Twisted Roots thing. That'll probably come down because I'm gonna need I got all the sponsor stuff crap.
Yeah, you do have a lot of sponsor stuff.
I can't wait till you get here and you dive into mylovegrowmarijuana.com. Oh, I cannot wait once you get settled in a little bit.
I know.
You're gonna dive in. You're gonna be like, "Oh my God, there's so many things you could do in here." I'm like, oh, and I am confused.
It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, there's literally so many things I can offer people that are free, even.
Amber and the Twisted Cover COVID crew compound.
Oh yeah.
We are gonna have a bit of a compound going on. I mean, we both are very high risk, and it's it's icky season again, so shit's breaking.
We're gonna be wearing our mask. But see, when Amber's here though, I'll be way healthier. I won't be smoking. I'll be drinking water a lot. And we'll be working out. As a matter of fact, we're gonna work out today. A bit. Oh, you don't want to? All right.
No, I need to, but my ribs are fucking feeling it. I'm feeling it on this side now, sadly. I'm like, oh my God.
All right, well, tomorrow. Rub that stuff on it.
I did. I don't have a ace bandage though, so I literally tied a scarf around my ribs.
I told you duct tape.
I don't know where there's duct tape right now. I don't want to put duct tape on. It's weird. That fits so weird. Oh shit.
Duct tape fixes everything. Hello,
yeah.
What up?
Including pulled muscle ribs.
I love you guys, man. I'll never forget. Never forget.
You know what? I feel absolutely horrible right now. One thing that I did not say that I am absolutely grateful for is everybody in this community.
Absolutely.
Because you guys have been with me through this whole plight, and I love every single one of you so much. So much. I never thought I'd find a new fam online. Funny how things happen.
Pretty nice.
Hello, Hobo Scum. Doing absolutely wonderful.
Shout out to Most Grower, wherever he is.
Wherever he may be. Time to light up my second joint. I prepped today and rolled 2 joints before the show. I never do that.
I also rolled 2 joints. How freaking interesting is that? You had a headache one day, the next day I had a headache. How strange are things?
Strange.
I'm trying to take away your rib pain, but it's proving to be kind of hard because I don't really want it.
No, I don't.
I have that ability though to take people.
I don't really want it. I don't want you to have it. I just need to wrap up or something.
I know what it's like. It's insanely painful. Trust me, and I used to drive for a living, so kind of like I always sit lean. And oh my God, my ribs would be poking in this shit. I'd be like,
oh. So I'm hoping that it clears up by the time I have to get on the plane. And if it doesn't, then you're just going to have to help me out of bed until it does. Because it just sucks to try to get the fuck out of bed.
I'll help you out of bed. Don't worry.
But it does, though. It sucks.
Shit. You go back. Go on.
I showed up a little late, but glad to have met up. Aw, American. You're never too late. Everybody is right on time. That's just it.
Right on time.
You're right on time in life.
You got weed?
I got weed. You got weed?
You got weed? If you
Y'all
got
got weed?
no matter what time you get here, man. You're never late if you got weed.
Hell yeah. Paige Farm, my motherfucking brother and
Hello,
sister.
my law.
Hey, sweetheart. Fucking for life, baby. Absolutely. Love you, sweetheart.
Fucking for life, huh?
So yeah, open panel, guys, if you want to hop on. What are we thankful for? And let's just smoke up and have fun.
Totally forgot what I was getting up to get.
Did you really?
Yeah. Roy, don't you think about taking my chair. You go get in that other chair, girl.
Hey, look who we have here. What is up, Jack?
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Doing wonderful. So good to see you, hun.
Good to see you. It's cool that I can actually see. I like this whole StreamYard thing. I can see the chat, and on Zoom I can't.
You can't, like, yeah, Zoom's different, I guess, on a phone. I don't know how it works on the phone. I'm always on my desktop with stuff. So
Yeah, StreamYard is really cool. Good to see you during the day, brother.
Yeah, my one kid that I work with in the afternoon, normally on Sundays, they're quarantining because they have family from a state that is really hot with the COVID, and
really,
so I'm not going to be providing services to them, but thankfully he's like one of my higher functioning kids, and he can get exercise with his family and stuff. So
oh, good. That's good.
yeah,
Man, that's fucking crazy. I just got an alarm. Was it this morning? I think it was either this morning or last night about like it's like one of those, alert things on your phone that comes through automatically that it's peak COVID over here in my area now. Like, it's like, oh Jesus, what the fuck, guys? Come on.
I believe it. I'm in San Diego area, and we're in like purple zone or whatever. Everyone says I look like the zigzag man. I finally got some zigzag papers.
Hell yeah, you do though, Jack.
Rolled up a little zigzag.
Yeah.
I love zigzags. That's my shit. Here's my zigzag right here. I do the hemps.
See, I'm gonna go get some of those because I'm using the slow burning right now, and to be honest, I'm traditionally a raw, 1 1/4 organic hemp, but Zigzag has the hemp ones. I just don't know why. For whatever reason, I always remembered smoking the orange zigzags and when I was younger, and so I figured I'd try them out.
I was the same. I always had the white ones because my mom always smoked the white ones. She used the little itty bitty pinners, right? And so that's how I learned to roll, and that's what I always had for so long. And then I found the quarter size, and I'm like, oh, I like these better. They last longer. I put more in it. Yeah, so I had to figure out how to put my fingers around those because they were bigger. So I figured that out, and I love zigzags. They're the best ones for me in regards to the stick. But ever since I found the hemp, though, if I go off of hemp anything, like I can feel that extra paper in my throat like a son of a bitch. Oh my God, it's terrible now. Like
that's why I got my vaporizer.
What's that?
I said that's why I got my vaporizer right here. I actually vaporize a lot of my bud. But on the occasions I do come on and feel like smoking a joint.
Yeah.
I figure that I do realize though, like compared to the organic hemp, the 1 1/4 raw, the zigzag slow burn is definitely a little thicker. You can feel it and you can see it. Like you can't see through it as well. It does burn a little slower, but some people were complaining about the taste of some of the other ones. I personally don't find much of a taste from any of them. Some of the cheaper hemp, like knockoff stuff, I can definitely get a flavor from. I want to shout out I Grew Some. He said, cheers.
Hey. What's up, I Grew Some? What's up, Goliath? Yo, yo, yo.
What up, Goliath?
Looks like Spartan.
Definitely do the hemp. I do the job, J-O-B, though, hemps.
Yeah, he actually sent me wait, are these them? Yeah, this is what I've been practicing on, the next level up, yo.
How do you like those, though? We talked about what are they like for you?
Well, I do like the way they smoke because they're nice and light like my other ones. They're not harsh at all. They stick, so actually I really do like the jobs. These hemp ones. I just have to figure out how to, I'm working on the whole rolling the bigger paper thing now.
Yeah.
But I do like them. I'm a fan.
Did you go up to like a king size?
Yeah,
I
kings, yeah.
think it is.
Slims, they're king slims.
Yeah.
Like that was one thing with the elements. They're so freaking huge, man. Oh my god. I still
So
think
I like my little glass tip.
yeah.
The Funky Feel tips from Roar made this one, but it was a collaboration with Funky Feel Tips, who's Cypress Hill
Oh, nice.
makes.
Wow, really? Huh.
That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Yeah, see, I like the little tip thing too, and I had a couple of tips, and I forgot about this that I started using about a week ago. I'm like, I like it.
Yeah, my tip's over there.
I like the tips. I'm a tipper.
Yeah, it's good to the last puff. Then you don't have a roach. You literally smoke it down to the very last bit, and you get all the medicine.
Oh,
Well, I still have a roach, but I like it more because I don't have to get the tar on my lips. I have a deal with that. Like, I'm just like, I don't want it there.
You better bring that with you.
Oh, yes.
We have
Coming.
tar in northern Michigan.
It's going to have to go in the car. I'm not going to bring it with me on the plane.
I think there's something just therapeutic about rolling a joint too. Just the process of actually like making one up and smoking it. I like to do smoke tricks.
That's
like little ghosts.
That's a witchy. What is it called? Craft witch or something? You're putting your intention into what you're creating. So the whole time you're rolling that joint, you're looking at how beautiful the bud is and how it's sticky and how it's rolling and how it's smoky. You're doing all this critiquing to it, putting all this intention into it so it is better. Look at the rings. Yeah, I can't do that.
Dude, I could do rings, except I have my fan going all the time, so it blows them away. I don't have like very still air.
This is a rare moment where in San Diego it's like finally cooled off. I say cooled off, it's like 65. So I don't have I normally have a big window fan that draws in air, but during the winter time I get the benefit of like it's colder outside, so I can kind of seal it up. My CO2 levels go up a little bit, so I can run my lights a little bit harder, run the environment a little bit hotter.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier to maintain.
Yep.
Now I just got a little heater going.
Yeah, you're way down there, bro. San Diego's hot.
It's beautiful, man. I'm fucking from Cleveland. You know how Ohio is twisted.
Yeah.
Weather is garbage. There's a lot of shady people, unfortunately. There's a lot of really good people too. But when I was there, it was really rough. The Cleveland area specifically was going through hard times.
Cleveland sucks, man. It's rough there.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm happy where I am now, but I'm also happy for the people there because they got medical finally and things seem to be moving in the right direction.
Yeah, kind of. Hopefully.
I know. It seems like there are places that know the good of it, like the states that are legalizing things that are progressing, and then there's states that are just seeing the money of it. And I found out I'm from Illinois and I have family in Illinois, and I found out Illinois is definitely after the money of it because it's absolutely ridiculous out there.
So is California. They all unfortunately are, but I will just say like I'm pushing for nationwide decriminalization. I think legalization is just regulation, and it's kind of like a prohibition 2.0. They give just millionaire and billionaires the licenses and permits. They cut off the little guys, the mom and pops. We need to have a cottage industry, and they need to make it so that anybody who grows, sells, possesses, smokes, manufactures, like making hash or making rosin or BHO or whatever concentrate they prefer, if they're doing it safely, no one should be going to prison for it.
Yeah.
At this point, there's no reason for anybody to be criminalized for cannabis.
I absolutely agree. I think that's the best way to do it because there's just far too many regulations that are being able to be put in place with this stuff. And it's like, as great as legalization is and as wonderful as this movement is, it's like it's almost like a double-edged sword, you know. You got some bad things with it too, guys.
Yep. Unfortunately, sometimes they even ban like home growing. They make penalties greater, and they actually start enforcing the criminal penalties.
Yeah.
And the thing is that, you know, with the states going one by one, the states are able to do whatever the fuck they want, you know, like you have some states that are cool and like, yeah, like it only costs this much to do this and you could start whatever. And then you have other states that are, yeah, no, you ain't gonna do shit here. Sorry. We're blocking your ass. Or even towns within the state, cities or regions within each state, you know, it sucks. To a degree, for sure. I think the decriminalization is the way to go. Absolutely.
Do y'all dab? Do you have anything to dab on over there?
I wish I do dab. I enjoy dabbing. I do not have any dabs though. I have to go get some dabs. Actually, my local, that's not local, it's in Boulder, semi-local. I get 8 grams. They have a daily deal, 8 grams for 110 out the door. So,
holy shit.
Yeah.
That's like 2 or 3 grams here.
So I gotta go stock up.
You do need to stock up. I just stocked up. My wife works at a delivery service, so she gets 20% off, but it's still way more expensive than what you're paying. Colorado is like the concentrate capital of the U.S. in my opinion, because the Colorado Crunch, most of the bud there gets so dry because of the environment. It just breaks up to like a dust. Even the good stuff, like on the shelves, like the dank top shelf nugs, from what I hear, is like Colorado Crunchy a lot of the time. So to have like a fine flour, it's like a lot more difficult. But even here in California market, where I'd say like 20% of the stuff at the very top echelon, like 65 and eighth or more, which I know it's ridiculous, but I was gifted a lot of it to try for free, and like 80% of it's garbage. It used to be 90% of it was garbage. They've finally gotten like a little better, and like it's like 80-20 is good now. But the concentrates are the opposite. It's like 80% of the concentrates, or even 90%, are really fire, and there's only like 10 to 20% garbage. So it's a lot easier for them to like polish a turd, I guess. Like they could take shitty flour and turn it into great concentrate. If you have shitty flour, you can't turn it into great flour. It's just like shitty flour.
Right. Yeah. You gotta. You get what you start out with, you know. But I think that's exactly why I get it so cheap out here. Absolutely, it's the concentrate, but also that's why I get so many shake deals that I get, because that shit just like it just shook the fuck out, and there it's like, oh, look how much we lost. We need to get some money out of this. So you got me over here that'll pay $50 for that ounce of shake. Thanks.
Hell yeah, it still smokes good in joints, and you don't have to grind it up as much. I mean, I used to, when we first moved here, before Lady Greenstock and I both had employment regularly, we would get the shake ounce deals. Yeah. They call it fire shake or whatever, and come in a big ass tube.
Fire shake. Yeah, a lot of times they have the Sundays. It's the shake Sunday when you get the better deals, or that's when the shakes are happening or whatever. So yeah.
That's
what is that, Blackwaters? Goliath only has about 70 grams of dab left. Only? God damn. You better slow the fuck down.
That black stuff be sticky, hell yeah.
I don't dab it, but I've got a bunch of grams of RSO that I started making, or my wife started making recently. We eat it.
Yeah.
Preventatively. I don't have like cancer or anything, but I do think it is a great preventative medicine. I have arthritis. It helps me sleep.
Nice.
Now, do you get to a highness to where you can't get high off weed?
No, so it gets my baseline THC in my blood, so I can take like just a puff or two of weed, and it like skyrockets me. So like as I come down, yeah, I take like 0.3 or 0.2 every morning, and then like 0.2 or 0.3 at like 4 p.m. And then some nights, if I'm really feeling like, oh, I can't sleep, I have a high CBN RSO, which I'll just call it full spectrum cannabis oil, I guess. But I took it a regular cannabis oil that we had that's like gonna have like a more hybrid or whatever strain specific effect or whatever the blend is, and I took some of it for sleepy time and I put it on my coffee mug warmer in a little silicone dish, and you let it get super hot for a long time. It cooks off like all the alcohol and it basically becomes like a tar. You add like a tiny bit of coconut oil back to it so you can syringe it up, and when it's exposed to the heat for that long period of time, like 24 hours at like 200 plus degrees, the THC goes down the chain from THC to CBN, and that CBN is super, super fucking sedative. So like 1 to 2 hours after you take like a 0.1, 0.2, like grams or whatever of that RSO, you're just passed the fuck out and you sleep like a baby for like 6 to 8 hours.
Wow.
See, that's the thing I need to learn about. Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of it. Huge fan.
Yeah, we're gonna be making as much as we possibly can to treat Amber.
Yeah.
And I want to start
Yes.
taking you for preventative. That's that
This
black
one
stuff,
is
bro.
the CBN stuff that I cooked and I didn't actually syringe it up, but then I've got some stuff in my curador over here somewhere. Oh,
I
okay.
can't wait to start creating this stuff, honey.
Yeah.
So like just this is like 2 grams. These are little 3-gram syringes, but
that's normally how I see it. Yeah.
So when you
it.
say you eat it, do you like put it in? Do you just, or do you put it in food? Like what? What do you do?
I have these vegan gel capsules. You can get like 300 of them for like $6 or something. But I make it 600 because you split it in half. I'll fill up one half of it and just swallow the cap. So that way, instead of having to dissolve the entire capsule in my stomach to start digesting it, your stomach acid starts hitting it basically. And you, instead of having it break down the whole cap, you're getting that oil in your system a lot quicker and you get double the amount of caps.
You just need a little carrier.
Well, that makes so much fucking sense, you fucking baby.
He's so smart, man. I'm telling you, I love talking to Jack.
I know.
I think the coconut oil might act as a little bit of a carrier oil as well. Some people use lecithin. I would recommend sunflower lecithin. A lot of the soy stuff is GMO.
Yeah.
So I try to avoid that.
I would do coconut. I do coconut. I keep telling Tristan, I'm like, get the dog's coconut oil.
I use it all for
It's amazing. Skin, hair, everything. Coconut oil is like so good for you.
I use coconut oil a lot. For sure. I used to use coconut oil on my face for like, moisturizer, but I switched to after I got so dry with chemo, and actually at first one of my side effects was really, really, really bad acne. It was like horrible, horrible, horrible. And I started using hemp oil on my face, which which is what I use generally now, because it's more of it got rid of the acne better and was able to moisturize me a little bit more than the coconut oil was actually. So
yeah, there's stuff called I think it's called olivotolic acid that's inside the hemp seed, and hemp oil is like they take the seeds and they press the oil out.
Yeah.
And it's like not rich in CBD or a lot of other stuff, but it's really rich in certain proteins and things like that. So I've heard a lot of good things. I personally don't use it as much as I probably should. It's really cheap and widely available. So
yeah, I just got a
more people should look into
off Amazon, and it's green. It's bright fucking green when you put it on it's like green oil, and you're just like, all you need is like a couple dabs, and you're like, okay, that's all I need. That's all I need. It's like just put it all over.
That's really interesting.
It's pretty cool. Oh, look at that.
I guess I don't know how to flip around my camera, but
okay. We're gonna get you big. That looks good though. See, is that sugar? That looks like sugar.
I'm not sure what they actually label this one. It's pink runts, which I know a lot of people make fun of the runts, but it smells like passion fruit, straight up. Like exactly like passion fruit. It's delicious. It smells good. It dabs really good. So I'm quite the fan of it, even though everyone loves to hate on runts. But
what do you mean? I think everyone's talking up runts. What do you mean they hate on it?
Well, it's like I think once something gets to a certain hype level, people start to. Maybe it's because I'm on the West Coast and a lot of people are like over it. And there's that song that's really cheesy. It's like runts your life up, boss your life up.
Oh my God! Never
trying to get some money. Call us.
Omega fatty acids, yeah. That's interesting. Everyone talks up the runts over here. I just started hearing about it, last year, and it's interesting. It's a cross that's really close to one of the crosses I made. So I was like, I'd like to see this together.
It's like a gelato, right? Isn't it just a gelato crossed with like Skittles or something?
Skittles, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's what the main one is, but then there's like white runts and pink runts, and I've had all three, and like I said, like everyone's making fun of it. It's like Blue Dream, man. Once something gets really popular, people just think it sucks. They're like, fuck Blue Dream. Blue Dream is shitty. It doesn't get you high. Same with Purple Punch. People chop Purple Punch at week 6 to week 8 because it looks done. It's the most beautiful frosty purple plant you ever see, but it's a 9 or 10 week strain. It's got a lot of OG. It's a Larry OG across the Granddaddy Purple. You got to take it 9 to 10 weeks, or it's Purple Punch less. Like it will be less potent if you chop it 3 weeks early.
You're gonna lose that purple. That punch is gonna go bye-bye.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What up, Trill Hal?
Hey, what's
hell yeah, Sorrel Hal. He's a good man.
Yeah. All these good
Cheers,
people there.
cheers.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Man, I'm gonna have to go get some dabs this week, man. I need some. I want some. I'm trying to. So I had a big old bag of roaches, and I'm actually trying not to buy that much more weed before I leave because I'm leaving in 30 days to Michigan. So I'm like, okay, maybe I don't need to buy anything. Maybe I can get this to last this long. So I literally undid all my roaches, and this is my thing of roach weed that I'm smoking to conserve, and you know, hopefully I don't have to buy anything else. But I am gonna have to get me some motherfucking wax. That's for sure.
I'm excited for when you're with Twisted, you're growing your own, and you never have to fucking worry about smoking roach weed ever again. Because once you're growing as much as he's fucking growing up there with those big, giant, beautiful plants,
Right.
you ain't gonna have to worry about shit.
You know, funny thing is actually he, in tribute to my roach weed, he was actually smoking roach weed this summer because he was like, I just need to make sure I don't.
Rasta Bob had an amazing episode of fucking talking shit with Eagle. It was 8 hours long, fucking no breaks. They just chiefed it down, and it was such an amazing episode. But he was talking about how sometimes when he's like, I don't know if it's because he's out or just because he's coming up to a harvest, but he'll stop smoking for a few weeks up to a harvest.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, I'm not going to smoke until I can have my own, like from my harvest, from my crop that I grew myself.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, and that's the purge. People will purge their cerebral, their brain stem cell, I think it is, and they'll purge the THC away from it because we don't have THC in our body. We have CB or CBD. I'm so high right now. We have CBD naturally in our body in our brain stem cell, but we have THC that we introduce, so it'll gradually dissipate over a period of time. People purge themselves, so when their harvest comes up, they actually know the potency and the flavors and all that good stuff of their weed. You know, that's
it's like a giant tolerance break.
Exactly. That's really good. I just can't do it. I might be able to.
Yeah,
do
me either. It's my medicine, man. It's my fucking daily medicine. It's like if somebody were to say like, how long could you go without smoking, or would you ever do like a sober October or something like that? I'd be like, no. Like I stopped for 5 years, and those 5 years were miserable. It was 1 year I was on probation with random drug testing, and after that, I just stopped because I associated like bad friends with like cannabis use, because like a lot of people that when I stopped smoking, I had like a group of like 50 friends, I thought, and I realized once I stopped smoking, I got busted by the police when I was young. I only had like 3 real friends because everybody else stopped coming around.
Mm-hmm.
And so I associated that like 47 like people as like, oh, they're assholes. They just wanted me to like have a spot to smoke or some of my weed to smoke, or like even back then just having like a bong or something was like enough reason for someone to want to come hang out.
Yep.
But after I started smoking again, I was with good people. I was like, you know what? It wasn't the weed. It wasn't the cannabis that was the problem. It was really just those people were shady, and made me realize it actually was like a nice eye opener and showed me who were the good people and the real people in my life.
Exactly. You always know good people because they bring cannabis with them and say, hey, man, you want smoke? Hell yeah, dude. Man, that's awesome. I don't even care if I'm blitzed. I'm like, of course I do.
Of course.
It's like in those 5 years, like
the fuck out, but hell yeah.
in those years I had off, I just realized I got way worse sleep. I wasn't as focused. I was more spacey during the day, and I was just in a lot more pain and just like less of a happy person. I was like quicker to temper and like not as enjoyable to be around. Like I'm a much calmer, happier person with cannabis in my life. So there's no denying that. I'm not ashamed of it. Don't feel bad about it at all. Like it's my medicine. Makes me a better person.
Wow.
No doubt.
I absolutely agree. You know, I have to admit, I don't think there has been a time that I've had much of a break in my life ever since I started when I was 13. There's been a couple of times where I needed to, you know, take a piss test, but I did the whole drink me thing and, you know, whatever I needed to do at the time to get through it. So
it worked. Those little detox drinks. I've had a few people who tried them and they work.
Oh yeah.
They worked.
I heard people take like a water pill.
Yeah.
To pee a bunch.
Pretty much,
Or they
pickle juice, fucking apple cider vinegar, dude. I've done it all. I've fucking done it all.
niacin is another one. Your skin gets all red. You overdose on niacin, and it looks like you got sunburn for 2 days. Oh shit! Beaten drug test. It's so funny that shit would work. My one friend just put a little bleach on their finger, and they would put the fucking thing. And I guess they started figuring out, but that worked for a while.
Wow,
I was blown away.
You know the best thing I ever did? I used to take 10-panel drug tests, right? They test you for everything. So I had English Mastiffs, males. So I would go to my house. They would literally piss on command. All I had to do was take them outside and say piss. And I would hold a cup there, and I'd put it in a vial big enough, and I'd put it right there in my shit, and I'd go straight to the piss test and pour it right in the fucking cup, and then take my piss, you know what I'm saying? So because you can only fill the cup so much, and then they expect you to piss out the rest. So I'd fill the cup up and put the cup thing away, and then piss.
Oh,
I pissed 10-panel, or I passed them for months and months. I never failed one. Never failed. I just stopped using the dog.
That's too funny, man.
Well, I guess they don't really match physiology for humans to animals. They do match them from, I think, women to men, just to make sure.
Well, yeah, it was never a DNA test. It was just to stick it in there, and it would run it through a lab. And if you had drugs in your system, then that was that, and that was done deal. It never tested for DNA. Now, if you male for female, hey, you passed your drug test, but you're pregnant. Well, what?
Yeah.
Use your girl's piss, dude. You know what I mean?
So my buddy was clean one time, and I had to take one. And one trick I found out is if you're using real urine, they sell shit like Monkey Flask or whatever, like flake synthetic urine that'll pass it too. But my buddy was clean, like that, definitely didn't use any drugs. He was 100% sober. He peed for me or whatever. And one thing I found out is you have to keep it at body temperature, because if it's just like sitting in a bottle or whatever, and I didn't fail one. I heard about that before, thankfully. So if you put it in like a Ziploc bag and then put that Ziploc bag in another Ziploc bag, so if it fucking opens up, it doesn't spill on you, and then tape it to your body, like around where your private area would be, your body stays about body temperature. It's like 98 degrees roughly. And that'll keep the specimen warm enough so that when you dump it into the thing, that it'll be the proper temperature. There's another thing that's tricky is like sometimes you actually have to like be able to piss yourself, even if it's not the piss that goes in the sample, because one place I went to had like bleach in the toilet, so you couldn't scoop water out of the toilet. And it was like a blue, it was like a big blue, it was dyed. So, and they'd also say don't flush, because they wanted to like go in and check that you actually pissed.
Exactly.
There's some tricky shit.
That when you piss, the water changes a certain color, and if it's anything foreign, it'll be a different. It's all fucking sophisticated now with this piss test shit, man. And then that's why I would do the same thing. I get the dog piss and put it over right by my nutsack, walk in that bitch, pull it out, pull my penis out, pull the thing out, pour it in the cup, and then piss. You know what I'm saying? And then cap the top, because I'd have both hands down there pissing. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, pissing, cap it, go.
I'm about to rip the bong with my vaporizer that I was showing you guys earlier, but if it gets loud, I'll mute myself on the next one. I got a little Blue Dream mixed with some banana split.
Oh, these are the things you're looking up, babe.
I know. Should I make him big?
Yeah. That's the thing. That's that thing.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh wait, no.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah. We put that on your vaporizer, that contraption.
That goes.
Yeah. Let me see if I can whip my camera around. Is that possible? Cam.
There should be something.
Oh, I turned it off.
Yeah, it's
I
cam.
think there's a flip. I don't know what it looks like on a phone.
Cam mic.
Cam sniff mic. Camera.
Yeah.
Oh, I see front facing, and then I gotta go to camera back.
There's two of them. One's a zoomed in, one's a wide.
Here we go. So this is the Vapor Brothers VB1 desktop vaporizer. It's just got a little dial, simple. You set it to like 12 o'clock. It's got a mineral heating element with a little LED light to tell you it's on. It's made out of European wood with no pesticides or any crazy shit. This is the whip. It's glass, and that basically goes into a silicone tube, which I bought a little adapter here, it's basically called a 14 millimeter to whip attachment.
Ah,
So that
yeah, it's like a two-way thing.
sticks
Yeah.
in the bong, and that just drops down into my bong. And let's see.
Where do you put the weed at?
The weed is let me go back to the camera. It's right here at the tip. This little spot up top.
Oh.
There's a little screen
Okay.
underneath it. And so the weed basically goes on the heater like that, and there's a little gap of air, and you draw through it.
So that's just the heating element down there, and you put the weed in the whip. Oh, I like it.
That's fucking cool.
I like
So it's
that.
on demand. It's only getting heated up when I put it on there. A lot of vapes are called like a session style, where it'll sit there and just keep vaporizing the entire time. This only heats up when I'm actually hitting it. So I personally think it gives you the best flavor. And the whip, unlike the bag styles, like from like Volcano, the vapor sits in that bag. It's like a bong rip. You would never load up a bong rip and let it sit there for like 2 minutes and then come back and clear it. It gets really stale and gross. So like that's how I feel about the bag.
The
so
bag
that
people let them sit for a while.
I know, but personally, vapor is a lot more enjoyable flavor than smoke for most people. So even a stale vapor puff is going to be tastier than a traditional smoked tit. But I still smoke. Y'all just tell me smoke a joint. So it's like I'm not opposed to smoking, but I do think that the more you vaporize, the better for your health ultimately.
I like the no flame.
Yes, I like the no flame thing too. Exactly. Exactly. Honey, we're gonna have to get one of those.
Yeah, we've been looking at a couple different things and stuff. Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to spend a massive fortune on one, but that is a really cool setup you got going on with the wood and stuff.
I think it's beautiful.
So this one was $150. This unit itself was $150, and the little adapter piece that I got, I think, was like $15 on a third-party website. But I think they might actually sell them themselves. I was just I googled 14 millimeter to whip attachment. I didn't even think to go to their website and order crap from them. They're really awesome.
I just randomly search for shit. I'm like, oh, put it together.
Now it's something you can put a dab into.
So you actually can't with this one. I wouldn't recommend it because it would eventually clog up the screens and you'd have to be changing the screens out all the time. So this is meant just for dry flower. There is a unit called the Air Riser Extreme Q, which I think has like a concentrate pad that you could probably use. I have a concentrate pad. You can get like a little piece of metal and put like the concentrate on that on top of it and then have the flower underneath.
Yeah.
But personally, like I have my Puffco that I got my wife recently for her birthday, and we love that. We stopped using the torch. Again, the whole no flame thing. I have two really fluffy cats, like super, super fluffy. They're Persian mixed with Maine Coon.
Go back to the whole those are big camera. Babies, I bet. Oh,
yes, they are.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, the cam mic one.
Here's one right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, look at that fur ball.
I love him.
Giant ball of fluff.
Oh.
The torches are like no good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no bueno when you got two of those fluffy cats flying around your house, running full speed, jumping. Those torch flames get really long. I had like the big blue propane bottle or whatever.
Yeah.
So when I found out how nice the Puffco was, it's like $300. It's pretty expensive for a lot of people. It used to be $400, but for my wife's birthday, I was like, she hated dabbing because she was always afraid to light the torch. She could never get the nail at the right temperature. She'd either heat it up too long and it'd be harsh, or not long enough and leave shit on the nail. Yep. So
that's
it was always like
a collector now.
That's what even for me as a man, I've used torches in all my life, doing welding and all kinds of different crap, bending metal and stuff. But it freaks me out to light a torch in the house, man. Just even I got this twin flames torch. It just freaks me out, man. I'm just like, is it gonna work right? Like, am I gonna drop it?
Right.
That's me.
Or
I'm too much of a
just like the stigma too. It's like if like my windows are open or some shit, like there's kids in my neighborhood, the neighbors and shit, like hearing a torch blowing off has a different stick. And I'm not trying to judge anyone who does other substances, but I'm a cannabis only person. Exactly. So I don't want people to think that I'm doing other shit. It looks like it's something that it's not. It looks like a little bit harder of a substance, as some people would say. Well, and like I said, I'm not judging anybody else, but
in certain areas, people would think that immediately. Yes, I could see that.
Well, I know when dabs first came around to my little small town in Ohio, and they walked in with torches and crack pipes. And we're smoking crack out of those crack pipes, you know. And I was like, dude, what? Get the fuck out. They're like, no, it's weed. It's weed. Check it out. It's called dabs. And I'm like, what? Smell like weed, but I'm like, you smoking it out of a crack pipe, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the hell? And they're like, this is how you do it. Watch, check this out. I'm like, wow, dude. I mean, I was so oblivious. That's how long it took for dabs to get to Ohio. And that was just like 2014, 15.
Wasn't that long ago. Really
No,
wasn't.
no, but look how long it was, though. Back in the 90s, you had Cypress Hill rapping about honey oil. It was a little bit different, but still dabs. In the 90s, I had no clue, man. Shit, I just didn't listen.
I just didn't listen. Damn it. We could have been doing
We were always trying to make things stronger and better. You know what I mean?
Did you ever do knife hits? We made our own hash out of like the grinder keef. We'd press it into pucks on the radiator, and then we'd fucking take that and we'd do knife hits. You'd heat the fucking knife up on the stove real hot and then press the hot knife to the fucking cold knife, and the hash would be on there. Or you could put it like on a little thing underneath the like 2-liter bottle tokes. Some people would like dip cigarettes and stuff. I wasn't into tobacco ever really, but yeah, old school hash smoking.
That's how my uncles did it and stuff. When we brought hash around and stuff, we get hash from people here or there, but we normally just smoked our weed. We didn't really have a way to process it. You know, our uncles would show us stupid ways to do stuff in the garage and stuff, and they'd do their knife hits and get their little bit off of it and stuff. But we would get opium and stuff sometimes. We make little opium balls and do that same thing. You put it on a little pin and then put the cup around it and then do your little thing like that. So we do that with hash balls and stuff too, you know what I'm saying? So it was all like that. But yeah, we never really knew how to process anything other than we would get the keep and then make our hash, you know what I mean? Our little hash, and then it was it. Yeah, but it was just all flour. It's just like, it's so funny to me how segregated and blind and dumb everyone was in Ohio throughout my whole life and did not know how to process shit. Now, Eagle was talking on his show the other night. Shout out to Eagle Gardens. One of his watchers is going to donate this pyramidal type thing, and it's a hash oil maker. And it's so funny. He was just talking about it, and I was like, "Is it a pyramid shape?" He's like, "Yeah." How'd you know?
The atomizer. I
think
he called it.
I've been talking about this. My parents had one when I was a little kid, and I used to always watch them use it, and then it disappeared. Nowhere can you ever find one of these, and this guy has one from like the 70s, and I was like, yes! I've been talking about it the whole time because people just don't understand. They used to have tools for this shit. This is not new age stuff. They used to have this back in the day, but then they got rid of it somehow in the war of drugs. Now it's like coming all back around, new sophisticated stuff. And I'm like, you gotta bring back that old stuff because it was so cool. But you know, I forget where I was going with that. I just got excited about the old day stuff coming back out. But yeah, he brought that out with the, you know, you can make the hash oil and stuff. So maybe that's what it was. That's really all they had was hash oils. They'd rub on their joints, and they never took it further to make dabs. I never understood why. They made RSOs, like my parents made RSO when I was a kid. I don't know when RSO came around, but it wasn't called RSO. They were making hash.
2002 was when Rick got cancer. So 2002, 2003 is when Rick Simpson oil. But he found how to extract cannabis because it's been around since the 1930s. It was a pharmaceutical thing. Like Eli Lilly was using cannabis tinctures of alcohol extracted and just processing it down to get the solvent out of it. He used naphtha, light naphtha in Canada, which is like 99.9% pure, and it cooks off really easily and it extracts a lot of cannabinoids. He read an article saying that THC killed cancer cells in mice. So he's like, well, I'll put THC oil on my skin cancer. And sure enough, the one that he got surgically removed from his nose came back. The one that he had on his arms, he put the THC oil onto it on his bandages. And within 2 to 3 days, I think, he completely killed the cancer. Yeah. The tumors were gone.
I remember reading that exact article. Yes.
Yes. He's alive today. He had a stroke last year, unfortunately. So if you can buy Rick Simpson's book on phoenixtears.ca. He even has signed copies and stuff now, but he's a great dude. He's helped like thousands of people with making it for free. He's gotten arrested a few times because it wasn't medically legal in Canada where he was from until recently. So
Yeah. And see,
I want to go on back to a thing I wanted to say earlier before I forget, because I'm squirreling hard. Twisted, you and I are like some of the rare Ohioans that have left Ohio for legal states now that we can actually talk about it.
yeah.
And you're like, your skunk story is exactly like mine. It was like early 2000s, and everybody's like, skunk was way gone by then. And it's like, no, we had it in the early 2000s, but then when Kush came around, skunk was gone.
Yeah.
So like, I had skunk as a kid, like young teen, young adult,
Yep.
and a lot of people were saying that it was gone way earlier than that, and I was like, no, that was all we had for a long time. That's the only weed. And then I started seeing Mexican brick, and then we started seeing beasters, which was a shit from Canada.
Yep.
That was usually dry sifted before it came over here. Indoor grown, usually from British Columbia, beasters, BC. But yeah, man, your experience with the whole skunk in Ohio is so similar to like mine. It was just mind blowing because there's so few Ohioans that left and could share that kind of experience and story.
I think anyone that grew up in cannabis, though, you had to have grown up with skunk. If your parents grew and you grew up in a family of growers and stuff, you had to have grown up with skunk, because that's all there was. That's what they grew out in the wild, and that's just the smell I always remember. Is like, holy shit, a skunk sprayed the house. And I'm like, what is that, Mom? Oh, it's a skunk weed. Hell yeah. I was like, this smells great. I was a little kid.
People who didn't know would be like, who got sprayed by a skunk? When you walk in with a bag, like a tenner, like a tiny ass dime bag in your pocket would stink up the whole fucking house. And I know people are like, oh, that's rose colored glasses. I was like, no, I literally was in several houses that people was like, did you hit a skunk on the way over? Like, who got sprayed by the skunk? Did your dog get sprayed? Like, it was nasty and funky and loud. It stunk through the bag every time.
Yeah,
it really did.
Everyone still had the skunk, but what happened was, like you said, all these different strains came through all of a sudden, and everyone put those skunk seeds that they've been growing for 40 fucking years in their fucking back pocket, and they started picking out seeds from Mexican brick and shit like that, bag seeds of everything, and started growing all this stuff. And that's where a lot of the stuff happened in Ohio, and everything started getting crazy. You start getting a lot of swag in there and stuff. You know, I think everyone was growing swag for a long time and didn't even know it. It would smell good, it tasted good when it was fresh.
The stress, bro. They didn't know how to flower it.
Yeah, when it dried
up, it was like long flower shit.
It turned into brickweed, like basically, like exactly like it. It was nasty.
Some people didn't even know you had to flip from like 18.6 to 12.12, so they'd grow indoor and their plants would literally only flower out of stress. So it was literally called like the stress weed. And then there was also people that had like Mexican sativa seeds that they'd try and grow in Ohio where it fucking snows and it would never make it. So they'd harvest early and then they'd be smoking the fucking leaves. And a lot of people would just be like, well, fuck it. We'll press it into a brick. And like there's some trichomes on it and you can get somewhat high off it. So they were selling it. So there was a lot of swag. You're totally right.
Flash, that just, you talking just flashed all these images of all these crazy harvests I've seen throughout my life of like, they're wondering, why does it look like alfalfa? Like, because it's not done, you stupid assholes. You gotta feed it and flip it and make sure it's good. Even the outdoors, like they wouldn't feed the shit and it would just be like crap. Like, oh my God. And that's when I think skunk started coming back around. They're like, all right, this shit is garbage. Let's go back to the skunk because at least it was good.
You could finish it. You know, it was actually finished bud that was resilient and it was, territorial fit for that zone.
Yep.
It's definitely interesting stuff.
Yeah, I just love it for its structure and its longevity in the cold. Like Ohio is so different climate from up here. I have to learn Michigan. I'm still learning Michigan. It changes damn every year. But Ohio, like, man, it was just really easy to grow. There was real temperate climates. You would get your cold, but it was like, oh, by now it's probably cold in Ohio. Maybe not this year, but normally it is. The growth season's over. But yeah, it's a lot better there. It's more like it's hotter.
We've had snow October 1st in Ohio some years when I was living there. It's just crazy, like how different season to season. They said they might not even get snow this year in the Northeast, the American one, or somebody was saying on Eagle Show the other night, which would be kind of weird.
That would be weird.
I honestly think it's going to be like most years where they don't get it early and then they get pounded January, February, March.
I mean, really, it's like it almost seems like winter really is January through March anymore. You don't see a lot of it until then.
That's when you get 2 to 4 foot snow fucking falls over a couple day period or a night period. And that's so it's like, boom, everything's jammed. Like, oh God. That's
Yeah.
why I loved. I just had to stay home, just chill. You know what I mean? That's what's a blessing for me. I give thanks to that. I don't have to
Seriously.
do anything.
Seriously, giving thanks to the virtual world right now and not having to fucking leave. I don't have to.
I really want to give thanks again to everyone who sent well wishes to my dad and good
Yes.
vibes, because I think honestly, like in the past, like I've felt nervous to share these types of things like that are personal, and you want to like coop it up and hold it all within yourself. But like I share it with my families that I'm working for and providing services for. I've shared it with my little cannabis growing friends and groups and come on these shows. And I feel like the more people, we're such a loving community, and I feel like we're all kind of these powerful, loving beings that we really can send out good, manifesting good vibrations. And like we have such a, if you looked at a percentage of 100 people in a general community, just picked out 100 addresses, maybe like, I don't know, 80 out of 100 of them might be like great people. I'm being optimistic. But like in the cannabis community, it's like 99 out of 100, like 98 maybe. There's like maybe two like shady or like unscrupulous people. I've like literally there's thousands of people that I follow and interact with, and they're all such genuine, good, loving, open-hearted, sweet, amazing people. And like I'm just so thankful for everybody in the community. So
Absolutely.
that's all I really wanted to
Cheers.
get off my chest and say.
Absolutely.
Cheers to all of you. Thank you for having me. I'm going to be on Growing with my fellow growers later. I'm not trying to shameless plug, but we start at 4:00. It's 2:30 here. I'm going to eat a little food and get some water and get my shit all set up on my laptop. But thank you so much, Amber, for having me. Twisted, it's always great talking to you. Amber, great talking with you as well. I love your show. I'm glad that you're still doing it, even if you guys have to do it every other week. It's awesome.
Yeah, we're just going to, play it by ear really at this point. My energy level needs a break, and I'm going to be doing a whole lot of stuff when I get over to Twisted. So there's going to be some busy days. I'm just not going to have time for it. We needed to switch it up a little.
Totally understandable, and it is what it is. When you can get to it, I'm sure the people will be there to support you. Thank you again for having me. Have a great rest of your time. I'm going to go jump on the chat and hang out with the good people.
Heck yeah.
Peace.
All right.
That's cool.
Jack Greenstock, everybody.
Good
man. What's up, Stick Bill?
That's fun to find people that have like the same kind of childhood stories about marijuana,
I didn't know that of you two. That is so awesome. Yeah. That was really a cool connection.
That's really cool. Well, it's the first time he's told me about that, really. But yeah, I know he's from Ohio and stuff, the same areas and stuff. That's so cool.
It's very cool.
That's so cool. But it's fun to find people that have that same kind of history with that same strain. Like Ohio skunk is just, if you're from Ohio and you know that strain, you know exactly what we're talking about. You're like, oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Not like skunk is today. I mean, you might find it, but that's one thing I want to do is gather as many skunk strains as I can and grow them all and see what they're like. Because it's like, I found some that were like, they smell real skunky, but they don't taste skunky. This skunk's like almost make you gag. Like for real, like, oh my God, it's something to shit in my mouth. Not fun, but it's good.
Oh no. Well, I mean, it's funny you say that because I feel like that's all we really got in Illinois a lot of the time. Like if it's weed that you got skunky weed. It's just, that's just what it is. And it was funny because my son, I mean, he would smell it. We would always smoke in the garage, my ex, my son's dad and I. And there was a period of time when his brother was living with us. And he was living in the basement and, had a bed down there and stuff like that. And he would smoke down there. And it would come up through the vents. And my son, he was like 10 at the time, so he didn't know. He's like, I smell skunk, Mom. Is there skunk outside? And I'm like, yep, there probably is. And I'm like, dude, you can't smell good. Go in the garage.
Exactly what I used to do. And I used to come around the corner and watch him smoking and shit. And be like, yeah. I used to have baby pictures of me. I wish I still had them to this day. If I would have known where I was going to be at today, I would have never put them into a book I wrote for young authors. But so I lost most of my pictures. But yeah, I wish I had those, man. That would be so cool to hold them up and be like, this was what I did in my childhood, and here's the skunk plants, and oh man, it's just like it's how it was. So
That would be awesome. I wish you had them too.
pretty pretty cool world. Different way to grow up. I'm sure most parents are probably like cringing, like, oh my god, like what? I don't know, whatever, man. Naturalist, dude. Imagine the stories that like people that grew up in the mountains of California growing weed and making their own communities could tell you. You know, compared to normal society, what you know of how you grew up and going to school and riding buses and putting clothes on and you know what I mean? They're just getting dirty, living a naturalist life, and it's pretty cool.
A naturalist life. I'm ready.
Love skunk.
It's kind of funny every time I go over, when I go towards Denver, I have a nice little hill where I actually have a beautiful view of Denver as I come over the hill because it's nice, elevation and all that jazz. But I'm like, oh, won't be seeing this anymore. Peace out. It's just gonna be so nice not to have to see buildings and just so much everywhere, It's just nature and everything.
Wow. It's incredible, Jack. Yeah.
42. Wow.
I can't wait. Freedom bird to weed paradise. All right. I've been waiting to do this because it's getting loud. So. You got some chronic Skywalker here. If anyone wants to come on panel and talk about what they're thankful for, they're more than welcome.
You are. Cheers, everybody. Make sure you hydrate, drink your water.
I got coffee. There's water in it.
I got coffee too. I love cannabis in all its colors.
Yeah.
Ruined parent. Oh, the knives thing. Yeah, my mom would have killed me if I would ruin her knife. I never did the hash thing though, I have to admit.
I only remember doing it like when I was younger, say with my uncles, that we'd bring some hash around, and we didn't know what to do with it. We smoked it in bowls and shit. They're like, "Now let me show you how to do this shit." And they were heating it up on a fucking toaster, and then just like sticking them in the fucking toaster, heating them up, getting them all fucking piping hot, and then was smoking them like that. And I was like, man, that's fucking weird and shit. It was hard for me to do. And I remember when I started seeing people doing it on YouTube, and I was like, man, that's just like a pain in the fucking ass. I remember that shit.
Yeah. It doesn't look fun. Like, it seems like just more hassle than needed.
Yeah.
Our
favorite way was to get it roasting. We'd put it on a pin and then have like a little platform, and it'd be like a sticking thing up like that. And then we'd put it on there and get it roasting, and then put like a big jar or something over top of it, and you let the smoke all bellow up. And then we'd have either like a tube we'd slide in there, or slide it off the edge of the table and then go suck all the smoke out and put it back on the edge of the table real quick and let it all fill up with smoke again, and then pull it over and be like,
oh my goodness.
You would get fucked out, man. Shit.
Oh my goodness, that sounds insane. Mook, what's going on, sweetheart?
What up, Mook?
It's an open panel today, honey. Come on in if y'all want to. Just take it out. Chill, be a faithful. I need to go make more coffee, actually, I think.
There's no crack weed.
Another bag of weed. It needs to be destemmed.
Yep.
That's what I'll call it.
Debudded.
Or debudded. Debudded? Yeah, debudded. Well, no, because you keep the buds and they need to take the stem off for the buds.
Yeah. Destemmed. It needs to be shucked.
Is that what it is? Shuck? You're shucking it?
Gotta shuck that weed. Shuck that.
Okay, shuck it now.
That's what my friend.
Aw, shucky now.
Ah, shucks.
Aw, shucks. I mean, how many phrases can we come up with? Shucks.
Ah, shucks.
Shuck it.
Shuck it. Shuck it real good.
If y'all can find a screen with black hairs, let me know. That'd be some unique. Oh, your dad's coming. Cool.
This one's Twizzberry.
That would be.
We just had some Twizzberry the other day.
Yes, you did. I know. I love all the flavors. I love all the flavors. And that's one thing that I have to actually learn is to really distinguish these flavors that come through in the weed. That's what I don't really get, like, it's hard for me to explain sometimes or catch certain things, but I love flavors.
All I know is the Twizzberry is motherfucking amazing. It's just so sweet and fruity and fucking woo! Woo! I can't wait for you to try this shit.
Me neither. Hello, Mrs. Mook. Hello, darling.
Luke, what up?
Stony Creek. Cheers, sweetheart. What's going on, guys?
Welcome to the Witchy Weekends Thanksgiving special. Come on panel and give thanks if you'd like to, or tell what you would like to give thanks for this year.
Yeah.
You gotta put the link in though.
What he said. I think it's up there, but here it is again in case it's not findable.
Yes.
I avoid the shit terps. That makes sense, Jack. Oh. So let's see. What am I gonna load up here?
So
Teeny tiny. Oh my God, there's just not even enough to even. Oh, that's like one bowl. One bowl of blueberry left.
I'll smoke a bowl with you of something.
Yeah.
I'll do a bowl of Twizzberry.
All right, I've got one bowl. No, I've got two. This is either one joint or 2 bowls of COVID, and 1 bowl of blueberry left.
Oh, good Lord.
I know. The rest of it's roachweed.
Oh, good Lord.
I know. Why do you think I've been smoking roachweed so much?
Good Lord.
I'm definitely. That's why I say it's like I don't know if I have enough for 30 days. Like, 30 days. I don't know. I might have to get a night or two.
You really do smoke a lot of weed. I'm gonna call you smoke a lot of eponymous.
Do I smoke a lot of weed?
Yep, you do. Hey, you knock your stuff off. No one's here. Stop it.
You're the one that wanted a stoner chick.
Oh, totally.
Don't regret it now.
No, I don't regret it now because when you're here, you're going to be a real stoner chick. Not that fake Colorado stoner chick. You're going to be Michigan stoner chick. Stone up.
Trees,
That good weed.
That good weed.
That real weed. Not that mountain dry weed. What do they call it? Colorado dust.
Whoa, what did he say? I love that though. The Colorado crunch. Because you know what, Jack, you are so right.
Crunch.
You are so right. Because there really is.
You know what's funny though is what I think is happening. So when your weed gets hit by the weather, it molecularly changes, and the freaking plant material, it becomes really freaking brittle. Even though the trichomes are all good, that's why they'll turn it into wax. But the plant material becomes real brittle. So even if you sell it as flour, when you break that shit up, dust. That's
it is.
So that's fucking probably what is happening. It's getting nailed by weather, and that's where the name come from. That's a shame. Like that's the stuff you got to run for blasting. Always don't sell it for flour.
Which is exactly why Jack said we're like the concentrate capital. It makes so much fucking sense. I never put 2 and 2 together, or 2 and 3, or 4 and 2, or whatever. So that's
22. You gotta put 11 and 22 together.
Yeah, right. Jack says I smoke the perfect amount of weed.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Cheers, modern genetics. All right, so yeah, I was gonna dig into.
Definitely grew, I think, enough weed for you to smoke this year.
I think you did well. I think you fortuitously knew that someone was gonna be there to smoke a lot.
I knew someone was gonna come here and smoke this weed with me. God, this is
kill ourselves on a bomb.
just to let you smell. I mean,
what is up, Michigan native? How you doing, hun?
Native, what up, homie?
Oh, thanks, Jack. Good job, thumbs up. Make sure, chat, make sure to subscribe if you aren't already for some crazy reason. Love you, darling. All right, what are we gonna do? Just do some COVID, fuck it. Spooky.
Look how gorgeous this is. Oh, man.
I know.
Too far away, man. Damn. Hold on.
Damn it.
I know it's going to be teeny tiny little bud. Oh, why is the light not working?
I don't know. I don't know, but it sure ain't.
Oh,
Kind of see it better there.
Terrible. I need
It's not focusing.
a new camera. But this is beautiful. I mean,
I don't
this looks like Indo.
It looks like Indo when it's really outdo.
It's outdo. It's outdo. I have some good weed in here though, still already, but I'll take it out because I have plenty. So last time I smoked some of this Twisberry here. This is the Norm Twisberry from 2019, same kind of strain. This one's a little different pheno, but it's generally the same. I thought it was the exact same plant, but I think it's a little different. Anyway, this shit makes me all
a little woozy, eh?
Holy Christ! It makes my ears go whoa, 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 whoa. Like a helicopter. Feels like a helicopter on some tinfoil.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
It's not too great, but it tells me it's fucking good medicine.
It's working.
It's gonna be great medicine for somebody.
It'll hit you hard, but it'll let you know it's working. Oh. All right. You know what? I really do not want to smoke out of this goddamn bong. I need to fucking clean it. We're gonna smoke out of a pipe. Fuck all that.
Yeah, I thought we were both gonna smoke a pipe together.
Yeah, I'm smoking out. I was gonna do the bong because I haven't touched it for a minute, but there's a reason why I haven't touched it.
So what I can't wait to do is, I don't know if you're into it, but I'm really into it, because I can't wait to buy a Gandalf pipe with you, so we can enjoy Gandalf pipe together.
What it was like, whoosh.
Yeah.
Yes, I used to have one. Okay, so my son bought one, which was super duper fucking cool. And then he bought it like, I don't know, about 2 to 3 weeks before Mother's Day. And then he ended up giving it to me for Mother's Day. And I was like, hell yeah, that's fucking awesome. So I got to smoke out of it for about a week before I came home from work and discovered that he had broken it.
Oh.
He's like, Mom, it was so funny when I came home from work. He felt so bad because he had just given it to me for a gift. So, and he knows he can use my shit if he wants or whatever, but he's in the kitchen and when I come home, he's like, he just looks at me like, Mom, I'm like, oh, I know that look. I'm like, what? And he's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh, well, at least I got to smoke out of it for a little bit.
Yeah.
It was cool though because it was blue and it went into an ombre green to the tip. It was fucking cool.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Jack says his crystal plant is crushing right now.
Ooh. Hey.
Yeah, they all did crystal plants. Like they all did rocks and crystals in their earth pots, I think, or something like that.
Fuck yes.
Yep.
The power of crystal.
They're learning. They're just they will soon know. And they will be like, fuck, why? It's so easy. Why didn't I just do this always? It's just fuck the nutrient pushing them. It's just like, let's increase the frequency and electroconductivity of the soil. Boom, baby. Things explode. Like it's crazy. Witchy. Oh, I love it.
Well, I love to see the difference. Like that's what I like to see, the side-by-side differences of things. So like
we're gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Form that with different cameras, and as soon as you get here, you're a technologically advanced human than I am. We're gonna do that stuff.
Yes, absolutely. That's I do love to see that though. So I'm excited for that. That's fucking awesome, Jack. Oh yeah.
Yeah, right, Daniel. Absolutely. Magic, baby, the miracle. Cheers, everyone.
I believe in magic.
Yeah, cheers.
Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, babe.
So smooth, so sweet. So this is blueberry times, I'm sorry, this is gelato split times blueberry.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 70 strain blueberry times modern day gelato split.
70s blueberry. The old school shit.
Super strong.
I stuck some COVID in here. But see, I'm with you, Jack, when you talk about no flame. Like that's where I'm at because that looks nice, honey.
This is how they grow big ass motherfucking buds. All of them.
Super nice. Look at them long old things. When I smoke, and that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't mind doing like, what is it called? Those little strings. What the fuck are they called? Oh, hemp wicks. That's what they are. But they just, like, I don't know. I'm lazy. I'm fucking lazy. I can actually taste the butane that comes through, or whatever the fuck's in the lighters. I can taste it come through into when I hit a bong or a pipe or whatever. So that's why I like to actually. I like that vaporizer thing. No flame. So cheers, everybody. It's almost 4 o'clock over here.
I'm liking that idea of no flames though in our house. You know, of course people will bring flames, but like for our everyday kind of use, I think that'll be interesting.
I
We
think
don't have to buy a lighter, you know. We don't have to fill torches. There's lots of benefits, I think.
There's a whole lot of benefits. Whole lot. I mean, I don't know, like.
Well, how are we going to light our
incense? I don't know.
No, we're going to have flame to light our incense, damn it.
Well, I mean, yeah, we always have to have lighters, but that alleviates the daily intake of the nasty of the lighter. Yeah. I don't know. I do like the idea of having one, though. Definitely.
Me too. I want that gravity bomb.
Oh, I know. That was so cool. I would love, love, love to get that. Have a bomb station, dab station. It's just lined up.
Twizberry.
Or little roll roll tables. Could you roll me the dab table, darling?
That would be really cool. What if we would have it hovering? We get real witchy with it and have it magnetized and have electromagnetism going on,
Oh,
so it could hover.
that would be kind of crazy. Or that's where we could use the Roomba. If we get a Roomba, we could just fucking put it on there. Little robot. Go get it. Oh, we need something with it. I don't think they can be remote controlled, can they? The Roombas.
No,
Oh.
I think it'd be really cool if we had an electromagnetism plate and we just slid it back and forth to each other. Totally doable.
Is it?
Yeah. You never seen that stuff? You never seen like how they have like say a globe and it's held in midair by nothing?
Oh well, yeah.
That's the magnetism. Now if you continue that same technology that's holding it in that spot, if you had a long strip of it, you'd be able to move that ball along that strip.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So now just change to a plate. Now just change to a plate. You can move it back and forth, back and forth. This is the same way how in China they have these huge trains that are electric trains or magnetic trains.
Uh-huh.
They're like bullets, and they go fucking 5,000 miles per hour, or 500 miles per hour, or something like that. Not 5,000, but like 500 miles per hour, or something like that. Dude, they're so fast, and they're not even touching the tracks. No wheels, nothing like that. They're held suspended above the track with magnets.
I had no idea.
Yeah, not unlike some of the new roller coasters that they're making.
Well, I ain't getting on those.
Magnetism. That gravity bomb. Yeah, well, it is. But imagine having that. Imagine a witchy setup, an apothecary type setup, and that gravity bomb is like a must-have in a witchy. Imagine a witchy setup. You've seen something like that in a witchy. Go in a witch's cabin or something like that. You know, you see when you're looking all around at the chemistry set kind of stuff they have. There's something like that there. I want that. It's got to have it.
Yeah, I know that's gonna be it's gonna be awesome. I would love to have. Definitely gonna break down and get one of those at some point within the next year.
Yeah.
For sure. Cheers, everybody.
603.
Oh, I need a different lighter. These lighters are going out. I'm running out of.
Where's my lighter?
I found one.
So I'm cutting these all down so I can put them in my trim bag.
Trim.
I love trimming. Trimming is fun. Manifest your dreams.
Is that your affirmation every day, honey?
Yep, that's what I tell myself. So that way I manifest that it's fun.
Absolutely. It's fun to see the finished product. That's why I do it. Like I do things because I'm like, it's gonna look amazing when I'm done.
The weed is really coming out like amazing. Like just straight from the trim bag, dude. We trim the shit out of it, and bam, it pops out. You get this big old bag of trim, huh, babe? Big old bag of trim, and then some banging ass weed. Like remember that one? I trimmed up this one, and I showed her the trim, and she's like, "That was half of that bag of weed you just showed me." And then I poured out all the weed, and then showed her that bag. She goes, "Wait a minute, hold up. That's the same. Wait, that bag is magic. Like you just got the same amount of weed in that bag, but yet you have half of the bag you're holding now in trim." And I'm like, hell yeah. She's like, that's a magical piece of equipment.
It's a pretty awesome piece of equipment for sure. It's pretty nice to see it like it go in all funky and it comes out all pretty.
Yeah. Goes in funky, comes out pretty. Oh, goddamn, I like that. Goes in funky, comes out pretty. I might do a live entitled that and trim up a bunch of pounds.
Goes in funky, comes out pretty.
Goes in funky, comes out pretty. Goes in tight, comes out fly.
Code plays what? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I love the trim bag though. I'm thankful for having a trim bag. I'm thankful for Tony Two Tokes. I knew about the trim bag before, but he actually had one. Let Goliath and I borrow this last year, and man, it's just pounded through weed like you wouldn't believe. It saved countless hours of trimming, hand trimming. It does a really, really nice job. You could intricate trim all you want, be specific. We do that with certain buds.
Yeah.
But for the mass, man, I'm telling you, it does the job. And you get to keep all the extra. So it's not like, oh man, it took all that off my weed, but you get to keep all that. And then you process in the butter. If you don't know how to make dabs, you can make butter, you can make hash, you can make anything you want. It's a great thing.
It's a beautiful thing. You can use the entire plant, roots to fucking tip.
Roots to the tits. I mean tips. No, roots to the weed titties.
We did it. We did it.
So yeah, I even save these little calyxes that are on the stem because there's medicine here. Waste done. Even those stems have little baby trichomes if you were to microscope them.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
Well, that's one of those, I mean, like, it's not like we need any more product, but I would like to, like, at some point use the stems and the, you know, find out things to use more of it just than just the buds and trim.
Yeah, no, when you're here and we have more time to focus on different things and more time spent in the garden, there will absolutely be stripped down and pulled out and segregated, and you know everything will be this or that. You know, right now I use all my stems in stalks for fertilizer for compost.
Yeah.
I have since 2018. I have stuff composting in the bottom of my witch's kettle. So I've been calling that my witch's kettle for since 2018. Actually, this big hole in the ground, and that's where I'm brewing up my super soil. You know what I mean?
That's so fucking cool. What's up, Budsville? How you doing?
Yeah.
Hi, I was on my way here from Twisted Flag and got lost. That's a hell of a wrong turn, darling.
It happens.
Too funny. It's all right.
It happens, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Daniel's going on about the Anunnaki. I know. I have to still learn about the Anunnaki myself. Twisted's got you on that one for sure.
Yeah, the Anunnaki.
We are doing wonderful. We are thankful for having you all here, being here ourselves. I'm thankful that I'm going to be there in 30 days. So.
I'm thankful. I'll be thankful when you're safely here.
I know. That's just it. It's like safely there, off the plane, there, safely there.
Like your move over here almost like is reminding me of like, has anyone seen that Cyborg movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and he had to take this lady across the whole like United States or some shit, and he had to fight all these apocalyptic type people like to get over there, and he had to transport the package, It's almost like that. Like you got to get past all this apocalyptic type shit to get over here. I mean, you're literally flying over like riot zones and shit. You know what I'm saying? Crazy ass shit's going down below you. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I know, right? Like going right into the middle of some like shit and yeah. Like just get me there. Just get me there with the COVID, with the crazy, with the it's a hell of a world. What a world! What a world!
What's really, really fun to me is that one of our Michigans or Misfits, they opened their house to where we're Michigan's Misfit travelers, and it's almost like they're the meet and greet, the welcome to Michigan, like bed and breakfast kind of thing for the night, and hang with us, let's smoke kind of. They're fucking awesome. I won't call them out right now. But I don't know if they want spotlight, but you guys really do rock. You really do fucking rock, man. That's really fucking cool.
Absolutely. If you guys are listening, you are amazing. Absolutely. They're like the welcoming committee.
Yeah, for real, they really are.
Welcome to Michiganja Misfits.
Yeah, that'd be cool if they come over. I'd be like, welcome to Mount Michiganja. I wish we lived on a small little mountain. I had a dream that I was looking at a mountain for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Like
maybe
a little mountain or a mountain?
a mountain. It's off in the distance. I was taking pictures of it.
Maybe it'll be a trip.
Yeah, I wonder if that's in my future.
Very well could be. We just love to have a good time. Get fucked with. Yes, indeed.
Could just be Mount Michiganja.
I'm getting hungry. Ooh, I should probably take my pill. Oof.
You okay?
Yeah, ribs.
I know what it is.
Wow.
You're okay with that. So what kind of pagan stuff is there for Halloween? Anything fun or nothing?
What do you mean? Halloween?
I mean Thanksgiving.
I'm like, what do you mean? We were just, yeah, we did all kinds of it. You know, honestly, it's like you were saying in regards to the harvesting, like it's more of a harvest celebration, and reaping the rewards of the season and giving thanks and basically kind of giving thanks to the sun god, if you will, for providing the sun, for providing the warmth, and kind of laying him to rest, which is a little bit what Samhain was a little bit too, laying him to rest for the winter, and like the cycle beginning again, and hunkering down, if you will, getting everything ready, and giving thanks, and also praying and hoping and, you know, worshiping whatever anybody would do for a safe winter season, really. Get through it.
Yeah.
Get through it.
Hope you're here at the end.
It's all the way around, and that's something that I think, you know, that when, you know, Europeans, Columbus, when everything was kind of established over here in the New World, if you will, that's when Christianity came over here too. And I think that's one of those things that they there was nothing ever really, just like with all the pagan holidays and Sabbats and things like that. There's not really anything ever labeled or anything like that way back when. We've labeled them since.
Yeah.
You know,
was there a pagan holiday in November? Is there? Like there's ones in October, but is there one for November? Oops.
No, not on the Wheel of the Year. No, on the actual Wiccan Wheel of the Year. No, the next Sabbath holiday.
That's what I was interested.
Yeah, no, the next Sabbath holiday is like winter solstice, and then Yule.
That's what I said. Everything's really celebrated at least Halloween.
Yes.
And that was really always just a festival. They get their hoedown on, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, yeah, got pumpkins, pumpkin pie at the side, and they talking about their harvest and finding them a girl.
Finding a girl to get them warm in the winter.
Yeah.
Keep them warm in the winter.
Yep. And usually
bonfires were big. But yeah,
by November it was already wintertime, and they were hunkering down thinking about Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were already pretty much in it for cold weather. Do we have company? There's company. Cheers, everybody. We've been on here for 2 hours. 2 hours. Cheers. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I know it's not exactly as lively or as educational as normal, but that's fine. It's just whatever.
It's fun hanging out.
Probably gonna take my pill. Finish smoking the bowl.
We got to hit 4:20. We got 3 minutes.
Yeah, we do have.
Yeah, grab your pill.
I'm gonna take that. I already grabbed it. I'm trying to get another one out of the bowl because I'm high as fuck. No, I don't need 2. I just need 1. All right. We made it to 4:20 my time.
Not yet.
Almost. 2 minutos.
I'm gonna let my dogs out. Sorry, killing me.
The natives are getting restless.
What was it? I'm sorry. It's freezing cold out there, dude.
Cheers, everybody. I'm high as fuck right now. And I'm
How high are you? I'm high as a giraffe's. Never mind.
pussy.
Oh, okay. Merrick one says he'll come up for a few minutes. Show my babies if you. I'm thankful for them. It's up to Amber. She was gonna get off, but yeah, it's up to her.
Absolutely, I love that. Do you see the link? Do I need to post it? I'll post it.
1 minute. It's more like 30 seconds.
1 minute. Oh, shit.
So hungry.
I know. I'm trying to. I'm like, what do I have those cheddar bursts. I mean, no.
Did you eat your stuff last night?
What?
Your cucumbers?
Zucchini.
Yeah, zucchini. 420.
420. Yeah, I ate zucchini last night for dinner. That's all gone. I mean, I have more zucchini I could cut up, but I think I'm going to do a salad because I need to eat the lettuce before it goes bad. Who's got the problem of whoopsie daisy, bought too much produce?
I tend to not buy it.
I really not buy a lot, but I actually bought too much this time around. Happy 420, everybody.
Happy 420. Well, hello. I'm happy and thankful for Attila.
Yes, Attila, who is going to be 3 soon.
3 in 3 days. He turned out to be a fine specimen. Very fine specimen of an animal here. Come here. Come here, friend.
Come here, friend. I love it. Come here, friend.
My friend. He loves it.
He's more than your friend, honey. He's your baby.
Look it. He loves it.
Like, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. The legs always.
Big tail. You got a big tail. Come here, mister. Come here, mister. Oh, the puppy.
Oh. He's ready to get up all the way. Oh no, you're scratching him. He's gonna scratch your leg. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, Tao. How is it going, darling?
I'm okay. How are you guys?
Wonderful. Thanks for coming up and joining us.
Oh, no worries. Hold on 1 second. I'm still not all the way in, am I?
Haha.
I was gonna say it sounds like you're driving or something. What's up, Nono? How you doing, hon?
What up, no?
There we go.
Good to see ya. Oh, look at them pretty stars. They look like real stars. I love it.
Yeah, they're about, well, the one that's closest to being done is about a month in. It's about a month in, and then
Nice.
the rest are like staggered in a couple days over like a week or a week and a half.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, there we go.
They look nice and healthy, hon.
Yeah, I had to definitely have an issue. I got some thrips that I just noticed last night. So I got, I sprayed the veg area with that Bavariana Bassiana, and I ordered some predators for the flower area, but they're not really getting, it's hard to explain. It's like they were all along the walls, kind of, where the leaves were touching the walls. Here, you can see it. Hold on, I got to take this headphone a sec.
Huh.
I don't know if you can see that, but see that discoloration on them leaves? That's thrips.
Yeah, they're like little bodies.
Yeah, those splotches. So that's no good. But
Huh. I wonder what that is.
Things on the way.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's thrips. Thrips.
Oh, is it? Oh no.
Yeah.
Shitty.
And I've been pulling leaves off and looking, and I didn't see anything. And then I took one under the microscope last night. Actually, I saw it before I took it under the microscope. But I didn't realize that they could be so little and not be seen yet, and doing some stuff.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, it was only around the outside, and now I got things coming. So hopefully, knock on wood, there won't be that much damage.
Yeah, definitely. Round the outside. Round the outside.
Yeah.
Sorry, I always gotta come up.
Hey, show her those crazy looking ones.
Oh, they're downstairs. Okay, hold on. I have to take a walk. Hold on.
The genetic one?
Take a walk.
The one with the double head and the 3 branches and freak show looking leaves. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Wow.
They're pretty cool. I think you'll like them.
Sunday Pate. Yes, it is no. What's up, Ned Denver? Good to see you, hun.
Yeah, the one with the freaky leaves looks really cool.
Got that. Me too. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I lost my headphones. These things don't have a long cord, but whatever. All right.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, look at these crazy leaves.
I love that.
Like this one on this side, it comes like to doesn't come to a point. It just has like a little
Yeah, it's kind of like a yeah, not really pointy, it's like rounded a little.
Yeah. On that one side. The other side does come to a point.
Huh.
And
Very
then
cool.
the Agent Orange I have for the grow along
Yeah.
ended up being crazy too. Here, let me put it in the light, man.
I love those freaky leaves.
Oh wow, look at that.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can show you the one note has a forked stem on it.
A fourth?
A fork.
Oh
Fork
shit.
Yeah, can you see that right there? Hold on, let me get a better angle. It sucks with
Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they call that a polyploid.
Right, and then after that node, it goes. They have three
Three.
on each. Yeah, see that?
Yeah. Trolleyploid or whatever they call it. I forget what they call it.
Horde phyllotaxy. 1, 2, 3 branches at every node.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to show here though, but I don't know if
Oh,
you can see
beautiful. That like it gives you like 1/4% more weed per node. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
hopefully everybody's telling me.
Branch.
A lot of people are saying that when they find these, a lot of times it's a boy, but if
Yeah.
it's a girl, and I could,
Uh-oh.
I don't know where this little piece came from, but if I could clone the top and keep the three nodes coming, that would be good. That would be real good.
Yeah. Well, that would be great because then you get more weed.
Yeah.
Or you can even
I don't know yet.
one of the extra branches to make a new plant and then still have the exact same amount of weed as you always would have had. There's lots of good things to use those for, man.
If you don't keep the top cut though, it won't end up, continuing with the 3 nodes at each one.
Yeah, oh yeah,
branches don't have it.
Yeah. Just the nodes at the bottom, producing your original 3 branches.
Yeah. So I don't know how long before she shows sex.
Yeah, super cool. What day you on?
I don't know, but it's still in veg, so.
It's big. I mean, it's probably around 30 days.
Yeah, it's got to be. But I mean, it started out short, man. It started out a little stunted, so you could see like there was a big that stretch right there. There's one node there, but it didn't. I don't know if you could see it.
It didn't.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, you can see it didn't really do much. Yeah, or it's starting.
Yeah, I'd plug all that shit off.
Yeah, that shit pretty much. That node did nothing, and then it came up with those 2 out of 1, and then 3 going the rest of the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is my little.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
I like finding cool stuff like that, man.
Yeah,
I like to see flavors different,
Right. Well, we'll find out if it tastes like orange. I did Agent Orange like 3 or 4 years ago, and man, that shit was the most orange shit ever, man. It was ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, see, I had Agent Orange from the dispensary, and it tasted just like a tangy or a blood orange.
Uh-huh.
I grew Agent Orange this summer, and it's kind of like rotten orange mixed with dank.
Yeah, it was like
some fucking danky, piney fuel.
I guess you could say it was a little rindy. It was tart, but it was
exactly
totally orange, man. It was crazy, stupid, potent.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I had at the dispensary.
Yeah.
That sounds good though. Like just have that strong whoa.
Yeah. I should have kept it is what I should have did. And now like if this is a male, I'll keep it and see, because the terps are just so strong. Not that it was good weed too, but I was talking about how potent the terps were. It was just crazy. So even if
when I find them like that, I do breed with them. If they're good, strong males and terps and all that good shit, if they check all the marks.
Yep.
Yeah, I put weird shit in like that.
Not that I'm a super fan of the orange terps, but if I could get that terp to come out, like if I cross it with a grape flavor or something, and maybe get a grape strong terp, that's would be good. But I don't know. Everything that because Subcool used a lot of the his crosses using that space dude, so that comes through in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But
It all
yeah,
looks so beautiful though. Looking so good.
Oh,
Yeah,
his
so-
plants look great, man.
down here had that's where I noticed the thrips first was down here, and I sprayed it with that Bavaria Bassiana, and it seems to have. Well, I did it twice, last night and then today, and I plucked off some leaves. Even before though, I couldn't find any live thrips because I sprayed
Yeah.
these guys once a long ass time ago with that stuff, and it's a
Yep.
fungus. So if
I
it
love
stays
it.
alive on the plant and on the leaves, it stops pretty much everything.
I
These
love
guys
it.
talked me into it because
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. I found the funguses are a 3-week application normally. Whatever they tell you is whatever, but I found it
Right.
was not working after 3 weeks for me, even outdoors.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to
So
make sure.
every 3 weeks I was spraying religiously, if not more. But yeah, 3 weeks for sure. But I love that you're using fungicide. I heard you say it last night. And I'm like, you really just say fungicide because that's your microbes, your microbiology, dude. Fucking love it, dude. Fungicides.
Fungicide.
Bugs away.
So yeah.
Functified fungicide. Okay. Might not make any sense, but it felt good.
And I love when you say that name. That every time you say it, I'm just like, I love it. I love that name though. It just sounds like some fucking fine dining or some fucking really good caviar, or I don't know. It's just like la 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 la.
Fungicide. Fungicide.
You know what I'm talking about, right? That Borealis, whatever it is.
Yeah, this is Bavaria Bassiana.
Yeah, that
So,
one.
I hate
I don't know how to
spraying
say
my
that.
plants. I hated spraying my plants with anything but water, but between Russ Brandon and Sink Angel talking about it all the time, and the last time I saw Russ Brandon talking about it, or Brandon Rust rather, his Instagram feed was Rust.Brandon for a while, so I always call him Rust, but his real name is Brandon. But anyway, I digress. The last time he was talking about it, he says, yeah, that's all he sprays, and he never had any incidences with any bugs. And for a while, it was only labeled for like white flies and certain other bugs, but now they've added like almost all of them.
Yeah.
And I sprayed it the once, and the plants didn't get hurt, so I did it again. So,
Yeah.
knock on wood, this is like a real deal savior solution. But I also got beneficials ordered. I'd rather use beneficials, but they're not quick enough. Sometimes.
Beneficial too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do both. Yeah.
Microbes, fungicides. I'm a firm believer, man. If you got to spray, but not to use the pesticide, fungicide, or not to use the fungicides, the pesticides that are chemically poison.
Yeah.
Not to use those. Find the ones that are more organic. Try to find living organisms to fight your living organisms, and that's what you're doing. I love it. I spray my shit fucking religiously with microbes, bro, to fight all kinds of stuff. And I put tons of microbes in the soil, like you're saying, the fungicides and stuff. They're all different kinds, designed to build up the resistance in plants and fight against these bugs in the soil. And then I also was doing the foliar spray. I'm telling you, man, foliar spray 700% increase in nutrient uptake if you foliar spray and use the frequency. I mean, I love it.
Yeah, you can see even my babies were getting hurt, but I got them all. I saturated all of them. So
yeah, just watch it, man. You might have to do one a week.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it again definitely because if the plants don't get ill affected, I'll definitely do it again next Sunday, and I'll start doing maybe weekly. But the beneficials are coming. I'm gonna put them everywhere too, not just
there you go.
So
there you go.
I got a stupid amount. That's what I do. If I have something that's fucked up, I get a stupid amount of the good ones to take care of the shit.
Yeah.
And it usually does good. But even better, I would have gotten them. I should have ordered them last week when I didn't see anything. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you want to work it. Be preventative with the beneficials as
You want
well.
to have it already in hand.
Yeah,
Right.
you want them have them out there already.
Yep.
And the ones, so some of them are generalists, so they'll eat spider mites and thrips and thrip larvae and a whole bunch of other shit. And some of them,
specific.
yeah, they're specific. So
Gotta get the
depending
right
on the
one.
situation, yeah, get the right ones. But if you're doing it preventatively, get the ones that do both or do generalists, so that anything that shows up, it'll keep them down. You know, that's what I'm going to get on that program.
But
I
they
keep
have
preaching it and not
they have
doing it.
some that are called like Cali cocktails or Mendo
Mm-hmm.
cocktails or some kind of growers cocktails where it's kind of like you just described. It's one for this, one for that, and then one that will kill all of them.
Right.
Like a lace wing, it just goes in there. The green lace wings just goes in there and just devours shit. You know, it's like a flying fucking praying mantis or something, man. It's crazy.
But that's another thing too. You don't want your good bugs eating your good bugs, because I just saw a post of that, a ladybug eating on all the green lace larva eggs that they had on.
Oh yeah, they're non-disgruntled, man. They'll just go to town, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. So
You know,
you got to watch that too.
yeah, daddy long legs. Anytime you find those will kill. Those are their main food is spider mites.
Oh yeah, I keep any big spiders. I keep them. Even like when I clean my tent out, I'll put it in a little jar. I'll clean the tent and I'll bring it back in there and put it in the corner. I've done that before.
Oh, there's hundreds and hundreds of spiders in here, bro. Hundreds.
Look at Amber.
Hundreds of spiders.
Thousands. They're coming out of the walls, Amber.
I mean, like, I am not looking for, I mean, I get it because they're all over the plants and so they're all over everything that's come inside the house. And I know why, but oh my God.
Yeah, they were all hiding in the weed and shit, you know, eating all those predators for the whole grow. So you cut it down and bring it inside, start processing it, and there's just like all these baby spiders everywhere.
You know, there's not very many things that I'm not okay with in the house or just whatever. I'm not afraid of insects. I enjoy insects. Like I used to be a tomboy, used to play with that shit all the time. Like I don't mind a lot of things, but there are just like 2 or 3 things that I'm like not okay with. I have arachnophobia and I'm getting better at it. Like the little ones, I'm better at. I can passively just be like,
They're
okay.
cute little tiny ones. That's all. But what they'll do though is they'll crawl up on your hair, and then they'll jump and then make a web from your hair to your ear down your face, and then you'll feel it brushing, and you'll be like, "What the fuck?" Ask Beavis. We do it all the time. We're like, "God damn it!" And then you'll see the little fucker scurrying across the table or something like that. You're like, you know.
Fucker.
Yeah. Like ganja, there's always, man, if you have a good spider population, you know, it keeps down a lot of the predators, some flying ones and some crawling ones. So
yeah, all that. Yeah, I totally get what I'm just not looking forward to having them all up in my hair. And like,
Amber, you said you're all right with the little ones. They're all little compared to you. You can stomp on. You're bigger and better than all of them, so don't even sweat it.
oh man.
Thanks for the pep talk, America.
Your fucking hand cool on those, man.
Man, if they get above a certain size, I am still not okay with it.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Turn into giants.
There's big in my hand. I'm out, man.
Fuck all that.
I'm not going to while you're sleeping and shit.
But yeah, like seriously, it's centipedes, house centipedes, and spiders. Like those are, and earwigs. I'm not a fan of those either. I can deal with them, but I'm not a fan of them.
That's a big problem up here is earwigs, though.
I mean,
it really is.
I'm used to earwig problems. I'm from Illinois, so earwigs are a thing there too. But yeah, house centipedes. Oh my God.
You know what's worse though, are fucking ticks.
Well, I suppose so. I honestly, I know I'm gonna have to be a little bit more aware of that because I've never lived anywhere where there's been an abundant amount of trees around me, like where I'm going to be worried about it.
Ticks are terrible. But yeah, there's spiders, earwigs like crazy. There's not many centipedes like in the house. You know what I mean? But all that's gonna change anyway. but the spiders will be more controlled. I want to get that electronic thing you plug in. We'll see if that works. But I do have spider.
Need to like get bugs away.
Yeah, there's a thing you plug in the wall and it works with your electrical system, like all your wiring.
I think
A frequency that keeps bugs and rats, and we don't have any kind of a mice problem or anything like that here, but keeps all those things away.
yeah, I've seen that. I definitely want one of those too.
Yeah. Now, I have a spider spray that I want to spray, and it basically, the whole barrier around all your things so that spiders won't come in. It works for months and months, but I just don't want to use it because of my dogs,
I was gonna say like that. If we can find something that doesn't, if we don't have to use icky stuff to spray down. I don't like to use stuff
Yeah,
especially when you're gonna have a dog.
Yeah, I don't want
that's no good.
Yeah.
I don't want to put it with my dog.
But yeah, my alarm went off and I lost. I couldn't hear you guys at all. But I wanted to come back. I got to go. But thanks for the hospitality, and I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for everyone, and thankful for my plants. And yeah, Twisted, it's always good having you on board for any discussions. You always got some good shit to say, dude. No doubt. You know what you're talking about.
I love talking to you guys all the time.
Absolutely. I'm so thankful for you, sweetheart.
I just wanted to say that, and I'm going to get out of here, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.
All right. Peace out, American.
America one. My Kramer, what up? Chickens eat a lot of bugs too. Hell yeah. I like the old magic of ancient Egypt, China, Phoenicia, Mesopotamia. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. All those old magics, Daniel. Like I definitely, there's so, it's one of those things that overwhelms me sometimes is the sheer amount of things I want to learn. It's like, I need more time. I need two me's. I need a bigger brain. I need like more, there's so much I want to learn and so much I need to digest and indulge in. And, it takes, I can't just hear something once and know it. Like I need to hear it a couple of times to know it very well. And that's what I'm talking about. Like I need to repetitively hear things to learn things. And there's a lot of stuff I want to learn.
And that's why we were time capped by only living up to 120 years, because in the old days, time of the Anunnaki, humans were living way too long and would learn too much. They're too smart for their own good. So they time capped us so we would never get the knowledge that we actually needed to do anything with it.
Tricky.
Dumb monkeys.
Stunted us.
Dun, da, da.
Some bitch. Well, I'm going to try to learn as much as I fucking can in whatever time I have left.
Yes. That ain't true, I think. Yes.
The older we get, it seems the less we know. I don't think it's the less we know. I think the older we get, the more we realize how much more there is to know.
Funny.
I
was just going to say, I was going to jump in and say realize, but you said, oh, wow.
Is that what you're going to say?
Wavelengths are just vibing. Can you feel it? Yeah, man.
But yeah, like, when we're younger, we think we know it all, right? Because we don't know even a fraction of the vast majority of what there is to know. And even now, when we're older, there still is so much more than we don't even have an idea that we need to know. But we know so much more that we don't know.
We know so much more than we think we should.
Yes.
That was a mindfuck sentence in the South that you just said, Amber.
What, babe?
It's like one of those what?
I know that's like it could get warped. Just got to think about it.
I love when it comes out like that, though. It just rolls out, but it's perfectly put together. And kind of a question.
Did you follow that? Because I don't think I can say it again.
You just got to rewind. If you missed it, rewind and you'll figure it out. The whole answer to the universe was there.
I spilled the beans. You didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize it. What's up, Babylon 2? How are you? One love. Hell yeah. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Babylon. Beavis coming over in about 10 minutes.
I fucking knew it. I totally felt Beavis. I completely felt Beavis.
Did you know he was going to say something? I had a feeling he was going to pop in.
Completely felt Beavis. 100% felt his presence near me and about to speak in chat and about to come over. I completely 100% felt that. I should have said it, but I 100% knew it.
It's funny you say that because probably about 5 minutes ago I was thinking Beavis should be showing up pretty soon. I wonder where he's at. Especially when the dogs were barking. I was like, that's got to be Beavis.
What's funny is
soon.
About 5 minutes ago, I thought the exact same thing. And I was thinking it's Sunday, but I was like, but I slept yesterday and I'm wide awake today. So why wouldn't it make sense that he would come over today? So he's been trimming some weed. He'd probably want to come over and smoke some weed. He's probably going to want to order some food, possibly. I don't know. And then, boom, there he was.
Oh.
I totally, completely felt Beavis.
Oh.
I felt your energy, young Skywalker.
Young Skywalker, young Padawan.
I felt the force.
The force is strong with him, with this one. He's over here now. This one.
Dun, 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 dun.
Beavis slept today.
Beavis what?
Slept a nap. It was nice.
Yeah, that's good. Get that sleep in. He was up playing that game all night. Fucking pisses me off. I'm fucking so pissed.
I'm not even looking forward to getting back on there after you said what all changed.
I mean, I was a little asleep and still waking up, but I'm serious. Like, it is not fun anymore, man.
Well, I'm not a fan of that.
Those zombies are way too freaking strong, dude, for how they nerfed I mean, dude, they literally nerfed every freaking gun. If they don't say they did, it's bullshit. My RPG used to blow these things away. Now it's like barely working, and then I got the best shotgun in the freaking game. Had all these attachments on it. It was gold. I pack-a-punched it and put some fire on it, and it still with 2 shots. Oh, hell no. Me and you alone, you and I, made it around 33 or 34, 33, I think, right?
It was like, yeah, I feel like it was 33, 34.
All of us together, not without you though, but 3 of us couldn't make it to fucking 30. Like, it was not fun. It was hard. It was really, really not that I don't like a challenge, but here's the thing. When these new zombies came out, they made the zombies incredibly strong and fast.
Yes, they did.
And they made us able to slide right through these freaks without getting slapped 15,000 times and taking our energy. And then they made the guns were like actual good guns. They worked perfectly. Not saying they were overly powerful. The thing I told you, the zombies were strong. That means the gun still took some shit. But a shotgun was a shotgun. You shoot a zombie in the face with a shotgun, it's gonna blow his freaking face. But I don't give a shit what it is.
It should be working just fine.
It was real. It was good. And now they kept the zombies as fast as they were, as strong as they were, as strong as they are. And then now they nerfed all the guns, made them all weaker. I mean, dude, I take a RPD and like all up in their face and they don't die, man. It ticks away. And then they made it so when you go through the crowd of them, you get nailed by all of them.
Yeah.
You'd be lucky if you don't go down going through like, because we used to run through those like Barry Sanders and shit. We'd see the holes, the little pockets, and be like, phew, and dive through them, and it would work perfectly.
Well, that's what I did too, and that's what it's like. I'm able to cover that one beginning area with my little roundabout thing, and I can kind of. Well, now I don't know if I can if they made all those changes.
Oh, that shit didn't matter, Beavis. I was more irritated that the freaking zombies were too strong. It didn't matter. Remember when we used to play? We all would run figure eight, zigzagging through each other. And it didn't matter because as soon as you turned around, you could kill the whole line of zombies. And it was cool because you headshot and everything, you know, and it worked. Now it's dangerous to be by anyone. If they run the wrong direction, you are dead because you're going to run into them. Before, you didn't run into them and get stuck. You run into them and you could bounce off of them and fly the other way and they wouldn't touch you. It was more like a real situation. You could be like, whoa, whoa, hey man, whoa, like don't touch me, man. You know, now they're like, you're done. I'm getting stuck. I got stuck on nothing. Middle and nothing. They just, you know, came at me in the face. There was nothing behind me. It just wouldn't let me run anymore. I'm like, this is dumb. It's like they were holding me, eating me.
Goliath thinks you just fucking hide. There was nothing different.
I don't know. I'll have to play again because I was tired. I just had woken up, still had sleepy, tired eyes. So I mean, but it was not fun. I was not having a good time. I was pissed.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you were though. I remember when you called me, you're like, so, no, like, oh, what?
Like the zombie sucks now. I just can't wait if they come out with some new maps or something.
Well, I don't even know that one. Shit, I only know I don't go anywhere except for the front part. You're literally like, go get this, go get. Oh my god, I don't want to venture away from this. I don't know anywhere else.
But see, that's why you got to repetitively run through there so you know where it is and you can just go get it real fast.
I do. I do.
That's the point in doing it when there's no zombies and stuff, you know.
I need to expand my horizons in the zombie platform. For sure. You just screwed it all up.
All you got to do is like just make sure you can live and just kill zombies. That's your main job.
See, I haven't even played any of the other shits yet, Beavis, on multiplayer and all that jazz. I haven't played. I've only played the zombies.
It's fun. We should play that.
We should play multiplayer.
It's freaking.
I gotta practice these aims. I'm so terrible at shooting.
You know, on Warzone, like Goliath himself even is saying how, why does it take so many bullets to kill a man? This is bullshit, right? And the new one in this game here, well, unless they nerf that too, guns were working. I mean, you turn the corner and bam, get him. Yeah! Normally, you know how it is. The dude turns the corner and you put a whole clip into him. He don't die and he shoots you 3 times, 3 little bullets hit you and you die. You're like, how?
Yeah.
Fully armored, like plated up, like man. But yeah, no, the fucking multiplayer one is like dead. If you pull the trigger at a dude, he's dead.
Well, I might die a lot then because I'm sure I'll probably get hit quite a bit. But that'll help me in the long run too, be able to see. That's my problem is my aim. Like that's why I die because I'm not aiming at them as accurately as they're aiming at me.
I think more of your problem is the slow movement.
Yeah, I'm also slow.
No, you like to look at things and investigate, so it's like you're snooping and pooping. So it's like when you see a guy, you're surprised. You don't quite know what you should do. You know,
get startled.
You really do, because I've watched you a whole bunch of times, and your crosshairs will be right on a dude. He won't even see you, and I'm like, pull the trigger, and then you'll turn, and you'll get lined back up, and he'll turn around and kill you, and I'm like, oh my god, you killed him.
I could have had him. I could have had him the whole time.
The like hesitation and slow movement. You just need to be a killer. It's like, oh, there he is. Bam, you're dead. Bam, gotcha. Bam, gotcha. You know, you do get in a lot of great positions and situations being that snooper pooper investigator you are.
I do. That's why when I used to play the old one way back when, I was a sniper. Like, give me the sniper, I will find my plot place, and I will yep, that's what I do. I'm a sniper. I'm good at it. It's the quick ones. It's like that's right. I'm just not quick enough to be quick. It's fun but hard sometimes. It is hard, Beavis. It's hard sometimes.
It is really hard. So are we gonna play tonight, or what are we gonna do?
Yeah, I think I'm in the mood to
All
play.
this talk, you guys are getting me all fucking horny and shit.
We're Xbox horny now.
Horny for fucking Xbox and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to play some zombie. I'd like to play some multiplayer, some Warzone. I kind of miss the Warzone.
Yeah, I would like to do that too. That sounds like a fun one. Look at you, Beavis. I'm usually top 3 in multiplayer. He's dropping his stats, guys.
Hey, man, all I know, Beavis, you number one. You number one.
Oh, shit.
Beavis is pretty good, though.
That's funny.
He likes to play solo, though. He likes his own way kind of thing. But he does the job sometimes.
Well, see, that's kind of like, I realize when we're in multiplayer, I try to do better at sticking with somebody close by somewhat. But in Plunder, man, I'm doing my thing.
Want to be by yourself, yeah. Even when we're trying to kill against each other, I like to be away from people because they'll get sought out and then get me killed.
Yes.
Or something like that. I kind of like to be by myself and snoop and poop on people.
Yeah. Like, especially like that one time when we were in the bunker and that one team came after all 4 of us. It was like them against us, after one after the other. We were up there forever until they finally dropped us in a new spot. That's like we were all in one spot, like it was just.
Now, see, that's fun.
So
Like that, and we got each other's backs, and we're doing some good stuff.
Yeah.
But like out in the open and shit, people get wild ideas, and it's like, wait, where'd you go? You left me, and now my back's exposed, and I'm dead.
And I'm dead. But that was fun, actually. That whole little bunker scene. See, I don't get all up in the fire like that in the gunfire. That was intense for me. I'm like, oh my god, what do I do?
I was spectating because I got killed. I could have done something about it.
So yeah, I think it's an Xbox night. I think it's definitely a
fun times. You got to eat first.
Call of Duty night, guys.
You just got to eat some food.
I do. I'm gonna make a salad. I'll probably heat up a cheddar bratwurst thing, so I can.
You should take a scarf and wrap it around the headphones.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. That might help me not get a headache, huh? I actually will try that. Good idea, babe.
Something.
Good idea.
Put a pillow in there.
I need a pillow on my head and then the headphones over the pillow. Could you imagine what that would look like, though?
So that's why all these gamer chicks have strong ass necks, though, because they've been holding up these headphones the whole time.
God, I'm not. My neck gets. I'm holding up my neck all goddamn day anyway. Why I hold my neck? I
You're
mean,
holding your neck up.
Like with the computers, like I'm literally like on the computer all day almost.
Yeah, but now you're getting an extra workout with the freaking.
Yeah, I need to like do this so I get the muscles.
Do this more. Yeah, practice that shit.
Oh, shut up. As you look down with a shit-eating grin.
You're all into it.
I didn't realize what you were doing until I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's up, whole vision?
That was great.
All right, so I think what we're gonna do is one last hit-a-roo.
Let me finish
And,
this little thing up here, and I'll join you.
All right. So if anybody is on Xbox, I'm there as Lalana 1111.
I'm Twisted Roots.
You won't be our friend.
My name. Oh, somebody here is here named Beavis.
That could be Beavis.
Hold your hit.
Hold your hits, everybody.
Somebody's here named Beavis. What up, Beavis? You get to be here for the last hit of the CannaCoven Witchy weekend.
Just in time.
Just in time. Just in time for the CannaCoven. Hold on.
Individuals. I'm me. Oh, Individuals is in there. He'll be in Battlefield 3.
Well, that's Twisberry, but we're gonna take one last.
I'm gonna write your name down. I'll search. I gotta remember to search for you though.
It's Beavis.
827. It's Beavis. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Happy Sunday Fun Day. Happy,
Sunday.
be grateful. I didn't get a very good.
I'm just chewing on some wood.
Oh my God! What the? Where the hell did that come from?
You know, that's just what he does.
That looks like a piece of the floor.
That
Ugh.
might be part of
Side of the house.
The side of the house, is that part of the siding? Do we need to put the mosaic there?
Piece of the old couch.
Oh, there you go.
Holy shit, that's too funny.
All right.
The beast is tearing off the house now.
Yep.
All right, everybody. It's closing time.
All right, people.
Peace out.
Peace out. It's been real and fun.
It's been real. It's been fun. We'll see you on the flip side.